Back to the subject at hand. You already know the plan. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. When I put that tool in, you know what it'll do to you. Lift you off your feet, Lex Luger, Yokozuna. I do this shit spectacular. Real nigga, no actor, bro. You fake it in the wrestler. I'm kicking up so extra, bro. I'm waking up the extra dough. One bitch ain't enough, so I think I need an extra hoe. One split ain't enough, so I think I need like 50 more. Shut the fuck up, sucker. What the fuck is you bitchin' for? Shit, your rap suck. Fucker, you should slit your dough. Head on the kitchen floor. Or in the dish drain, right where the dishes go. MBG, we get the dough. The reason your bitch get me broke. Semi-automatic all up in my coat. Yeah, I smoke that very loud chronic. Have my head in the clouds like the Jolly Green Giant. Pothead, I can't deny it. I roll it and then I fry it. If it don't stink, nigga, I don't buy it. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. Slick, majestic, fantastic, Grand Rapids. Flows done match the source, go gadget. Floating through the traffic, posted throughout the atlas. Meditate with millionaires, still speak to the savages. Stay up the par because when driven far, my thought process progress like IndyCar. You should show some respect when a general speaks. Respected, connected, and very elite. When MBG move in the cipher complete, I make them come for your head, stay on point with those peaks. Counting cash became my favorite pastime. Learn to turn a slow nickel to a fast dime. Money back guaranteed till it's flatlined. And we on the grind and we shine all the time. Money on my mind, and you know the time. If you wanna get a ticket, single file, stand in line. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. Chill. Just get it.
This is so fire.
MBG, nigga. Yeah. Me and my niggas pass ratchets to blast at niggas who get shit ass backwards. It's okay, bastards, we got the game mastered. Damn, it's insane how we did the game drastic. When I let it bang, yeah, I bet the bang catch ya. MBG the name, we don't get the same cash, bruh. Expensive champagne and we don't pour it in the glass, bruh. You gotta do the thing before you do the damn dance, bruh. Surrounded by lames and you ain't never had a chance, bruh. You never had a chance, I peeped that from first glance. Bruh, you ain't got no stamina. Telling on camera, that shit is hazardous. Talking on cellulars. When will it register that niggas tryna bury ya? When it register that niggas won't pull that in. Another MBG classic. We got the game mastered. Yeah. Another MBG classic. We got the game mastered. Yeah. Another MBG classic. We got the game mastered. Yeah.
I don't sit around, I get around. No way. Lifestyles of the rich and dangerous. Less patient, more payments. Dominant facts, grind, get commas and stacks. Monopolize. Now it's time to pay your property tax. I'm playing it safe. We hauling the freight. Alone and bearing all of the weight. Just make sure the commas relate. Invest in MBG, you'll be great. Be a part of this historic estate. Could be a part of this historic estate. Rock it non-stop, straight to the top. Creme de la creme, cream of the crop. Either love us or hate us, associated with greatness. Won't let the fake shit detain us. Rather be rich before famous. Got my mind on my money, and my eyes on the road. Another MBG classic, that's just how this thing goes.
Another MBG classic, we got the game mastered. Yeah. Another MBG classic, we got the game mastered. Yeah. Another MBG classic, we got the game mastered. Yeah. You bastards.
Yeah. It's time once again. It's time once again. Welcome back, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, to the Knicks in 6 podcast.
Yes.
We back.
Feel good with this one.
Nah, it feels great. They won't tell you that it feels great, but I'm here to tell you it feels great. The sky is
and that's why we able to do this, buddy.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
why we able to.
Yes, indeed. It's a good time, man. I'm here.
Y'all not like us.
Not at all. Not at
The
all.
ones really watching right now, the one that tuned in to watch, y'all probably like us. We gang. But those that's hearing in the background as they walk by, whatever,
It's tough.
Y'all don't
tough.
understand. Y'all
don't understand. As I've said, I am your humble, not as humble, honestly. I'm your
Life
gracious.
must be hard for
gracious host. I'll say I'm gracious. I'm not as humble, but I'm gracious for sure.
I'm gracious. Yes,
sure.
yes.
Your gracious host, Sire Van Dam, Van Deezy, Guru if we mans. Don't call me Guru if we not mans, man. That's all I'm saying.
Man, Guru. Another round of applause for Guru.
Shouts to me.
Yeah, man, you deserve it. Sometimes you gotta take the bow. Yeah.
Like I said, and I'm joined, man.
Yeah.
By also not humble, but similarly gracious host, Mr. Sean Harris.
Dog, I am so I'm really. Is it because I'm American born that we just have this self-confidence that what we're going to do is like we can touch gold.
Yeah.
I just got to get up to go do it. Like I just got to. Dog, I'm having such a full week.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to be alive.
Yes, indeed.
Happy to be here. The weather was wonderful. The birds were chirping. Dog, son,
It's a
like
beautiful time. Beautiful time.
Yo, gracious. I'm not humble, but I'm very grateful. Woo.
Not humble, but
let's do
gracious.
this.
Not humble, but gracious. That's what we can. That's all we can ask for, really. All right,
yeah.
Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6 Pod. That's Knicks in number 6 IXPOD. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT, because this is brought to you by the Smooth Family Network. Cha cha cha.
Cha cha cha.
You know. Make sure you follow us everywhere. You can follow me everywhere at Frostmine Guru. Sean is still looking for you. So
I understand, dog.
Still finding you.
Think about it. If you walking late at night down the street,
Yes.
you turn back. Do you really want me following you?
I don't think so.
No. Yo, son, just let's just keep it moving, people.
Let's just lock in, right?
Yeah. You don't need me following you. We don't need to do that. We good.
We grew. We good. We gravy. We all that. All right, so let's start it off, man. So, as y'all know, we start off always with the previews. Jesus. We start off always with the recaps.
Reviews.
The reviews.
Recaps.
Reviews, recaps. All right, so we're going to start off with, let's just rip the Band-Aid off, right? Is that what we're just going to do?
Wait, before we just rip the Band-Aid off, I'm going to ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
3 games we played this week.
Yes.
End of the week. Today, right now, how do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel good.
I want them to understand the tone of what we're getting into.
Where we're going, where we're taking us.
Yeah, because if you think this is a Knicks hate cast, you're a bucket.
No, this is not a Knicks hate cast. This is absolutely a pro Knicks podcast. And I'll say we're tough but fair. Tough but fair. You know, we're not gonna dog our guys. They're our guys.
Yo, unless you're telling me there's 29 other teams in the league, or let's say 28 other teams in the league who are just dogging their team to hell and back every day, every week, and think that unless you believe that, don't which
you shouldn't, right? Like if we think
it's
about
unrealistic. Like what? All right, guys.
All right, let's start it off then. All right, so
they're not gonna like this.
Yeah, they're not gonna like this pod. All right, so we start off game recap number 1. All right, Knicks lose to Celtics 118-105 at TD Garden. It was a tough loss. I would say it was a tough loss.
You know what was funny about this loss? It's the fact that we called it.
Yeah, we did.
A win if OG guarded Tatum.
We did.
So, I mean, in a loss otherwise, and we somehow lost this one. We got this one wrong.
I'm gonna say it like this, right? If we want to provide some serious cogent analysis, I texted you immediately, frame one, and said, "This nigga Tibbs got Mikal or Tatum again."
Yes.
We're losing. We're losing.
Yes, you did. Yes. I couldn't believe. Now it looked like it switched up like quickly enough.
Yeah.
Not quick enough because we lost. And quick enough should have been never happened. It should have started OG on him. It's true. But yeah, when you said that, we was in a bad place.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It happened fast.
All right. So I want to provide, before we get into like the nitty gritty in this, I want to just start off by saying I'm still not necessarily worried with the Cavs or the Celtics. I'll just be real. At the time, it spoke to me differently. Like getting your ass whooped in the middle of it. But when I came out of it, I was like, you know what? I could see, and I said this last week too when we talked about the Celtics loss from last week. I see how we lost. I would feel way more like, I don't even want to say scared, but concerned. Right. If I couldn't really see how we lost. But I did, right? Like you saw it. It was lost in the first half. The whole first half was absolutely terrible basketball from the New York Knicks. It was so bad.
Dog, even worse than that, and I want everyone to recognize this because I've said this before. Mm-hmm. Look at the box score per quarter. We lost the first quarter in such a manner that we lost the game.
Yeah. That's it.
We were down 19 in the first quarter. They blitzed us the same way they blitzed us the first time we played them.
Yep.
And we lost that game because of the first quarter. See, Cavs did it to us too. That's where we get caught.
No.
That's where we get caught.
I agree. I think it's so specific to when we play these three teams, and we'll just throw the Thunder in there too, is that the slow start, we're done. Yeah. Like we're done. Yeah. Like chalk it up. Go to game 2. Like that's where I'm at.
That's how Indy applied enough pressure on us last year to get as far as they did to wear us out. Because I still don't really call them beating us. We were just physically out of bodies at this point.
Yeah.
So they chipped away, and the only way they was because they can't hang with us. Indy can't hang with us then or now. The fact that they won that series in 7 against our bench should mean a ton to you people, but it don't. Y'all ignore that to make it seem like there's somebody that they're still floating around in the playoffs and they could still be a factor to us. Like, because the lack of disrespect in New York is unreal.
No, the lack of respect for New York is insane. I want you to know that.
Go.
And this game triggered it, right? Like
it's abundance disrespect. Yeah.
This game triggered it, and I guess that's where my fear came for a little bit, like in terms of the landscape of things, like us getting our ass whooped. Like, call it what it is. We got our ass whooped by the guy Cleveland. We got our ass whooped by Boston. I knew Monday was gonna be ridiculous. Like I just knew it was gonna be ridiculous because, man, listen. And I think this is also like a compliment to us. Like low key, this is the argument. Like just say it out loud for me. The Knicks can't beat 3 of 30 teams. Of 30 teams.
Dog.
Every other team get their ass whooped. But it's 3 teams we can't beat. And that's the truth right now, right? We 0 for 7 against these 3 teams. But
words matter. I say that we haven't beaten.
We haven't beaten them, right? Like we have not beaten them. We will have more opportunities.
We
will have more opportunities. We legitimately have 1 game left against the Celtics and 2 games left against the Cavaliers. Like we haven't beaten them yet, right? Like the Thunder, we're not beating them, but the only chance we get to prove that is in the finals. They got us. They got us.
Yeah, they got us.
My whole thing is there's 27 other teams that it's like, yo, dogs. That's not even your conversation for real.
Like,
It's not, you're not even in this combo for real. Like, I don't want to hear from Pacer fans. I don't want to hear from Detroit Piston fans. I damn sure don't want to hear from Suns or Sixer fans. Like, are y'all serious?
Bulls news.
Yeah, like what gives you the audacity to feel like you can comment on this? Like Boston, all right, you got our number. You want to get your shit off? Get your shit off, right? Whatever. Cleveland, Cleveland, you can get your shit off, but you got 4 or 5 players still worried about a series from 4 fucking years ago. So I'm not even worried about y'all niggas for real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That tells me
I'm not worried about Cleveland for nothing. I'm not worried about Cleveland for nothing. And all right, let me say it this way. Because we played them both recently, Cleveland Cavs and the Celtics, right?
Yes.
And the loss we took to the Cavs was the most painful loss I think I may have experienced this year. Mm-hmm. It was really an ass whooping. Like they really
cooked us.
Really put
they was cooking us.
Really. It was, the way they closed out that second half,
it was
the non-Brunson minutes.
It was so bad.
Well, because he had 3 fouls. The way
was
they
right
went
there.
off.
We were still in the game.
Yes, we were in the game still.
The funniest thing about that shit is that I put in my group chat when we was down 15. Hey, dog, we just need to get this to 10 by half. And we still in this pitch. Right, it was 27. I was like, God.
And then it went nuts. We brought this shit down for it to go nuts.
No, son, it was crazy.
Yeah, those non-brunch, like we heard them say non-Brunson minutes, and we seen why. And that Cavs game was the perfect example of it. We were obliterated. Like those back-to-back threes felt like they were worth 6 points each.
Yeah,
like it was so nasty. So I will say that I fear the Cavs more than I fear Boston. I say all of that to say that.
Yeah. Because
it wasn't just how the Cavs ran away with it when it's not just about them both kind of blitzing us in the first quarter some.
Yeah.
It's also how the Cavs dominated.
They kept us
in a manner
they kept
with
us
no
that big.
Brunson on the court.
Yeah, they
with
kept
no
us
Brunson on the court. They didn't play with their food. And they really played like we're not playing with our food. Like the motto was, we're not here to play with our food. Boston,
they played.
That's not what those games were.
They played with
Boston played with their food.
Yeah, because if you look at each of the Boston games, there's one quarter where we absolutely got cooked. And then everything else is relatively close. Like that's just the truth about it.
That's not the Cavs game. The Cavs game, each quarter they are
smacking us. they smacked us all 4 quarters.
Oh my, that game hurt so much to watch. I was like, we can't hang with this right now. Oh, but then rational mind came. I'm like, hey, who was the MVP of that matchup in the playoffs for Knicks fans? It was Mitch Robinson.
He sure was.
And he ain't here yet.
Not yet.
We will wait.
Not yet.
For Big Mitchie.
Yes.
The Celtics game was nothing more than one quarter that went crazy in one direction and a lot of narrative and media talk ahead of time to really build it up.
Yeah. And to give us credit, right? Unspoken about, I ain't heard not one word about it. Our third quarter in that Celtics game was phenomenal. We got it down to 9. We got it down to 9. We was down 27 points.
At one point we got it down to 6.
4. I'm sorry. We got it down to 4. It was like 89, 85. And then they blew it back up. And so the third quarter, I'm gonna say this. That third quarter told me, hey, if we fucking do this for 4 quarters, like they had no answer. Like, and we're gonna get into some cat slander for sure. But when Karl Anthony Towns decided to play in the third quarter, when he decided to start playing in the third quarter, they had no answer for him. Porzingis ain't had no answer for him. Al Horford ain't had no answer for him. Fucking Tatum ain't had no answer for him. They had Tatum taking terrible shots all third quarter. I was loving it. I was loving it.
We got to. All right, I'm gonna let you pick the lane right now because we can't go to the next game. We can't rush past this.
No, we can't.
This game was more important than the other two games we played anyway. So we can spend a little moment on this one right here. All right. So I'm gonna let you decide. Do we talk about Cat right now, or do we talk about OG Tatum right now? I'm gonna let you decide.
I want to talk about Cat right now because OG Tatum was more of a microcosm of the Tibbs decision to finally make the decision that, hey, my best fucking defender should guard their best player. I just say that's what I felt like he did. He said, hey, maybe it should work. Cat, yes.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Jesus
I
Christ.
feel like okay. You know what? It was. I don't want to give you my instant reacts for all of it because we all had the same reaction. Yo, play ball.
Dog.
Play ball.
Dog.
Play ball.
Yo, son. Nah, he was blowing by us.
I typed the same 4 words all week. The same 4 words all week. Passive offensively, confused defensively. All week, that first quarter, all week was a passive Karl Anthony. He went 2 for 10 in the first half.
Insane.
0 for 4, 0 for 5 or something. 0 for 6 in the first. Whatever. He was trash in the first.
It was just terrible.
He. I'm sorry. You only have to deal with Porzingis right now. You only have to deal with Porzingis.
And he wasn't cooking you. He wasn't cooking you. That's the lost part about this whole fucking game, right? Like, Porzingis wasn't cooking Cat. It wasn't like it was something like he was like putting up 40 on this nigga and he just had nothing for him. He wasn't cooking him. He wasn't cooking him.
Cat may be weak defensively, but that is not going to be a bailout excuse for us to have to switch all the time because of him.
I'm not even hearing that.
You're going to have to fight over screens or move under screens and use your length and timing in time to make it work. You're going to have to figure some of that out sometimes because there is no switching you off of Porzingis.
No, that's not happening.
There is zero switching you off of. Only person that's allowed to do that is if you're switching with OG. Because I've watched OG put it on Porzingis also. Mm-hmm. Porzingis ain't doing shit to OG. All right, I've seen this.
Yes.
But you're relying on how do I see Brunson on? I'm seeing Josh Hart on Porzingis off of switches over this guy, and I'm seeing
pulling over them.
I'm seeing Brunson on him, and then Precious running across the court to give help to Brunson on Porzingis when right next to him is Porzingis. I mean, it's Towns.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this was the worst Karl Anthony Towns game. Like first half was the worst Karl Anthony Towns half I've seen all year. I can't even bullshit you. And that's saying a lot because he got some stinkers in here. Like it's about 3 or 4. But that half was ridiculous. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He was like, you want to talk about like all 4 of those words being operative. Like operative was ridiculous. Confused. Yeah. Defensively, terrible. It was all of it. It was bad.
Each one of those words.
It was so bad.
Screaming. It was terrible to watch.
Yes.
And so that's I as I said I didn't want to do that. I ended up doing that. Yeah. What I wanted to say was, okay, maybe he hasn't yet understand the level of rivalry this game is.
He has to. He's from New Jersey.
Or I get it because it sounds basic. Knicks, Celtics, like New York, Boston, anything. And he's from out. I get all of that, but he's the one person on the court that played like this wasn't a playoff game. And everybody else played like it was a playoff game. And he was like a lackadaisical as hell, dog. Yo,
dog, it was ridiculous. I can't lie to you. It was so ridiculous. I'll put it like this, right? So him and Mikal had really bad games. Like these 2 games were really bad for both of them. No, this game specifically was bad for both of them because Mikal, he was playing good
He
defense.
got garbage points to save him.
But the garbage points saved the stat line. He had 15 points. He had like 9 straight points in the last minute.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It pissed me off,
yeah.
actually. I actually texted. I was like, yo, this is pissing me off because the nigga was missing everything. He's missing everything. But Karl Anthony Towns, like, dog, I'm not going to lie to you. And just because this is how we work, right? And I've been having this argument all week with people that are like, oh, this, that, and the third. I said, dog, we built this team the right way. On paper, this is the way you win a championship. You have 2 primary scorers. You put defense around them and shooting around them. You have the 2 best corner 3 in the fucking league. Both of them are 1 and 2. Legitimately. 1 and 2.
Legitimate post defenders. You got legitimate wing defenders.
This is how you
got to pick and roll tandem.
Yes.
You got mid range, long range. You
Yes, this is how you build a team. So, regardless of how you feel about the players and this, that, and the third, Mikal Bridges is the archetype you want on your team. If you're gonna find a better version of him, then fine. But
the Memphis game really highlighted that later on.
This is exactly my point, right? This is exactly my point. Even the fucking Sixers game, like as we transition, like you're looking for these archetypes. So when we have Karl Anthony Towns, who has to recognize, hey, dog, hey, we got you here for this. The best, I don't even care. Like, I promise you, and I say this, like, I don't even really care about his defense. Like, I get it. I want him to show effort. But, dog, when
he took that shit as a pass, though. He's abusing that privilege.
It's not even that he's abusing the privilege. It's the fact that, my nigga, if you're going to not play defense, you have to score 20. Like like that's just as simple as that. You cannot go 0 points in the first quarter, my nigga. Like, I'm sorry. That's fucking insane to me. Is that not insane? Like, you cannot it
was wonky.
Dog.
It looked like he had a growth spurt overnight and he was figuring out his body.
Dog, what were you doing for real? Like I can't get over this. Like, what was you doing? And to wrap this up,
no, you can't. I can't let you do OG like that. So don't wrap it up yet.
No, I'm saying to wrap up this cat conversation.
Oh yeah,
but like,
bomb
sauce. The nigga hurt his knee, right?
Yeah.
He goes out. Tibbs puts him back in. Dog, go sit down somewhere.
I loved it.
Go sit down. I'm glad you brought that up.
I forgot about it. I loved it. I needed it. No,
he was blown by.
I get it. I listen. I needed. First of all, I needed time for my parlay. All right, that's one. Whatever. Vegas is in the building, so we know it.
Yeah. Shameless. The shamelessness is here. Let's get it.
Yo, he had 24 points. Guess who needed him to get 25? You see what I'm saying?
24
I needed him and Brunson and Tatum to do. No. I had that ticket.
And think about how crazy that sounds. The brother had 24 and 18, and we're saying this is so bad.
He sold the first half.
Sold. You cannot sell against teams like this.
Like 20 points in the second half?
Bro, he had 20 points in the second half, bro. This is all I'm saying. He was a part of the run that got us down to 4. Like, this is why it was so frustrating. Because it's like, bro. And to be fair,
they chewed him out in the locker room. That's what it was. They couldn't chew him out on the sideline. They had to wait until they got to the back. And somebody he was a completely different player.
He had to be, bro. Because he came that first half
into him.
That first half was insane. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit gave me PTSD. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit gave me PTSD from like 3 years Minnesota cat. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know this nigga. This is not the nigga I know. This ain't Bodega.
And it's not because Tatum was killing us. That shit wasn't happening. Understand? We are killing Cat right now for going 9 and 20.
Yes.
Tatum went 8 for 20.
He had a bad game.
No, I want you to know that, and I want it to be noted that OG Anunoby on Tatum had Tatum shooting 40%.
Fucking jail.
8 for 20. He had a tough day. He had a tough day at work. So when I say that they are beatable, Jaylen Brown didn't come to the rescue.
It was Derek fucking White.
It was was Derek White, wasn't it?
Derek White. He killed us in the
It was
fourth.
Derek White.
He killed us in
It
the
was
fourth.
Derek White.
He
Yeah,
legitimately killed us in the fourth.
Big buckets. Big buckets. Big threes. Yeah.
He hit like two bullshit threes too. Like that wasn't even like he threw up like two super bullshit ones, like at the shot clock ones that went in. I was like, oh God.
but just let it be known. Before the first game of the season, OG, for whatever stupid reason, did not guard Tatum. The second game, OG was out. He didn't play.
This game.
So in the first two matchups against us, Tatum is averaging 38 points a game. 38. To expect to get a 40 burger because you're playing the Knicks is crazy. Yeah. Especially this form of the Knicks. But still, any form of the Knicks, because just to be able to expect that is crazy. And he finished with 25. A 25 with a hard day at work because OG had him on lock.
Yep. It's tough.
So when I talk about why, because Boston people will hear it. When I talk about why I'm confident against the Celtics, it's because the matchups already are there. I don't know if they're playing some mental gymnastics here to where Tibbs is trying to hide it so they have less time to prepare for it, which is stupid because it seems evident, but maybe it's a thing. I don't know why, but there has to be a reason because it doesn't make sense. We're going to beat them the next time we play them. Everyone's going to be like, so what, you beat them one time out of four. Like, all right, dog, shut up. And then we're going to go out there in the playoffs. We're going to do our thing. The matchups are so given. How many minutes did Al Horford play? 25 minutes? That means I only need Mitchell Robinson to play 25 minutes. That's the only time I need to see him on the court. When Al Horford's on the court. I don't need him out there when Porzingis is out there.
Yeah.
I need Cat there.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, come on, guys. This is such an easy. It's all right. We lost by 13 to Boston. All right, we'll
be fine. We'll be fine.
I need y'all to know that because y'all really
they don't know that. They don't know that.
They try to taint the rest of my week. And this next game didn't help.
No. Oh God, it didn't. So let's move on, right? So, man, listen. So Knicks Sixers was a fucking joke, right? So Knicks beat the Sixers 110-105 in a game that was entirely too close for my liking.
Entirely too close.
As y'all know, I have a lot of respect for Tyrese Maxey, but this is a Joel Embiid slander cast, so I will take any moment at all. And Joel Embiid out for the season. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say karma comes when it comes, but it does. But it does. That's all I'm gonna say.
Boston more than I'm mad at Embiid or feel any way about Embiid. I more hate the process. I hate hearing about the process. I hate the Sixers ownership, and I hate their GM, and I hate all the work they've done throughout this. I just don't like them. Yeah. They should have, and I love that y'all supermaxed them, and I love y'all didn't get to move him early, and just
appreciate y'all.
Bye, Philly.
Oh, Albatross Conference. Albatross contract. What if he might not medically be able to play again? That's what I heard. Like, his knee is done, bro. I said this last week, though. Did I not? I said, bro, the only time y'all had, the process is over. Like, it's been over.
Joel and his agents and their lawyers is not going to just let the NBA just medically discharge him for contract's sake or whatever and whatever.
Nah, I think he's gonna still get the money, but they'll have to wipe it off they'll get to wipe it off the book.
Nah, they're
You're not hearing it? I'm telling you, I don't know if it was Shams or somebody said something about
I get it. And I don't even need nobody I don't need an agent on this one. I get it, but Joel Embiid will be better suited getting his surgery right now. He should have got it a month ago. Getting his surgery as soon as possible. Have the best NBA doctors there are present and available to help you heal through whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, if he's able to come back as a vet minimum player, that still makes him playable and therefore should not be medically discharged. I'm not letting Philly get off the hook like that.
You're not?
I'm not letting Philly get off. So I always thought the Supermax move in that fashion was nasty work. And I feel like, for the most part, as produced, besides Boston, who's been they've been in Denver because Jokic has been carrying them off of it. Mm-hmm. It was nasty with Lillard.
Yes.
It's nasty with Embiid.
Yes, it was.
Levine wasn't a supermax, but it was big enough for it. It felt like a Levine size supermax.
Yeah. Like,
And when they try to move
Levine
star
should
players,
absolutely not get that, but they gave it to him.
right, like that much money.
Yeah.
And when they do that to play with the cap and player assets and acquisitions and stuff like that, like either move immediately or take the L. And the teams that didn't do that, I love to see it go down like this. Hope Embiid comes back though. I want to see, because he's not a factor. I need Towns to have the same animosity against Boston that he has for Embiid. That's why we lost those games.
Yeah. He don't got enough. He hate Embiid for real. So it's like he's just trying to shit on. He's just trying to shit on him. Like, I get it. Don't get it twisted. I get it.
You know the cat games when it feels like somebody talked to him in the locker room beforehand. Like they shadow him for 2 days prior to the game, and he's just coming in angry. You know what a dominant cat looks like.
You know what it is? Because Embiid like Boogie. Like Boogie ain't had no respect for Cat. So Cat used to fry him up every time he saw him. Like it's the same thing with Embiid. Like Embiid don't really got no respect for him. But the problem is with Embiid is that, bro, this was eventually gonna be your fate, right? This is eventually gonna be your fate. All Cat had to do was wait it out. He did. It came to your trap. It took over your fucking trap. Best center in the Eastern Conference. I don't care if he was being a bum this week. But speaking of, I'll be real.
It's hard to say that it's still true, but is he for how much longer is he the best center? For how much longer is he the center? I
don't see it. We'll get to that. but that all that tells you is that best power forward in the Eastern Conference is up for grabs. And let's fucking get it. Let's fucking talk about it. Yeah. All right, so Knicks Sixers, man, Tyrese Maxey still very good at basketball, man. This motherfucker is annoying. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This motherfucker's annoying. Every time I think we about to end the Sixers, here come Tyrese fucking Maxey. He hit 3 threes in a row with 2 minutes left. So I'm so mad. I was so mad we almost lost this game. There would have been warning signs if we lost this game, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If we lost this game, I already know what I would have said to just brush it off. Like we're just on a slide right now.
Yeah, we're just selling. This is not selling. Yeah, this is not selling.
Yeah, we're a little hurt right now emotionally. It's not physical injuries right now, but
it's a mental thing.
That counts. Yeah.
It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
So I was just like, yo, we know we're better than them guys. Like, stop. Go on vacation together or something. Yeah. Do something.
So
but Cat didn't happen.
So Cat did not play this game. He sat it out with the knee to rest the knee and whatnot. Of things of note, Mikal Bridges came out and scored 16 points in the first quarter.
Yes.
That was good to me. I'm sorry.
That pissed me
off.
Robbing
him. I'm robbing him.
Pissed me off.
He scored 19 points in the first quarter.
19. Yep.
He scored 19 points in the first quarter. Obviously that pissed off a couple of people in the anti-Mikal.
I was one of them. Like, where was this guy all month?
Yeah, he took the month off. And the funny shit is that he was here last month. He just took the fucking month off.
Yo, where was this all month? It's like, all right, he ain't gonna be out physically from the game. He's never missed a game physically, but he missed a few mentally.
He did. And I want to put this out here. I am nothing if not impartial. As president of Mikal Hive, I will tell you, Mikal February, very forgettable. Oh my God. I actually want to flush the whole month down the toilet for him because I did not love it. I did not love his February at all. But this game was encouraging, and to a lesser extent, him actually fucking hitting shots at the end of the Celtics game was encouraging, even though it was annoying because it was like, all right, bro, so you can shoot, right? So then this game, him coming out, and to be fair, like he kept us within a sizable distance from the Sixers in the first quarter. We then proceeded to decide to sell in the second. Well, we won the second, but we proceeded to try to sell in the third quarter.
We
tried to sell the game in the third quarter. It was actually a little ridiculous to me how we were trying to sell this game.
OG didn't have it.
Yo, OG. And the funny shit is he had 16 and he went 5
Yeah.
for 15, right? But I feel
Yeah.
like the 10 shots he missed were so ridiculous. Like they were all bad shots.
OG did it.
He was
OG
out
did
here.
it.
He was out here trying to create on the dribble. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what are you
He was
doing?
trying, yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm like, yo, dog, you're not set as you take this three. What is this?
It's
What is
not
this
even
fading going on
Bro,
over here?
it's
What?
not
Yeah, it
even
was-
that he wasn't set, right?
Ugh.
It was the fact he was literally taking himself out of good shots to take bad shots. Like
a
he
lot of
was
fading.
open, and then
a
he
lot
would
of fade into the
pump.
left. There was a lot
He
of
would
drifting
pump and
unnecessary.
fade to the left.
Yeah.
And take a bad shot. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you taking this shot?
There was a lot of that. There was a lot of that.
Oh, like, why are you taking this shot? I thought he just had a brain fart this game. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I ain't never seen him play like the game he played on the Sixers. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, like, this is not the OG baskets I want. I want OG inside position, dump the ball in, boom, nigga, let's go. Or OG pump, sidestep three. Nigga, like, no, don't be taking faded jump shots off the dribble. What? Who taught you that? As the great Patrick Ewing said, and when he coached Georgetown, who told you you could take that shot?
Yeah, you can do that.
Who told you? That's not a shot that you take. You practice that shot? I ain't never seen you practice that shot. It was insane. It was insane.
That's the type of code that needs to be applied in the workplace.
Seriously.
Like, that's just good. That's just good. That's just good stuff for life.
You know, like, who told you could do that?
I've never seen you practice that move before.
Not once. Not once.
I never see you cook the egg that way. I ain't never see you do math homework this way.
Yeah, why you just switching up right now?
I ain't never see you drive to work this way. What are you doing? Yeah, you're late. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, I want to give us.
What's good about this one? Bridges guarding Maxey was a sight to see. That shit was a sight to see.
Hey man,
understand?
Maxey
didn't have a good scoring game. He had. It's the timing of it.
The formula.
The timing of the shit he got was key.
All I'm gonna say is that this game and the next game told me that the formula is Mikal on the guards. Mikal on the guards.
Of course.
Because what he did to Maxey and Ja Morant was nothing short of exceptional defense. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch what he was doing to Tyrese Maxey. It was like, yo, dog, every time.
And Jaylen Brown.
Yes.
And Jaylen Brown.
So I stand by this from what I said last week, right? Dog, Mikal is running through screens. Yo, shouts to Tips, man. Sometimes he pissed me off, right? But sometimes he say shit that I be saying. When I be saying, he be like, yo. He said he gave Mikal mad props. He said, yo, this motherfucker's running through like 40 screens a game. Like, hey, he got to make decisions. Am I going over the screen? Am I going under the screen? You know why? Because most of the time he's guarding the primary ball handler. And if he's guarding the primary, he's guarding the primary ball handler, which is most likely a point guard or a shooting guard. Dog, every single time I've seen him do this, and this is without Mitch, right? Like without an actual backline defender, he is putting these motherfuckers in jail. I think, and I want to give a special shout out to, and we lost him for 4 to 6 weeks, my guy, young Huck Porty. Huck Porty was the Mitch blueprint. I feel like I texted you during this game, and I said, yo, he's leading him to Huck Porty. This is the defense I want. He kept leading Tyrese. Every single time he led Tyrese to Huck Porty either altered the shot or blocked the shot. And I was like, oh, God, when Mitch is here, this is going to look like some shit, right?
Yeah.
And
Purdy's first start.
Yeah, and last start.
and
last start. Yeah, my man Huck Porty out 4 to 6 weeks, man, torn meniscus. But shout outs to Tibbs specifically because Tibbs knew we needed Mitch practice, right? Without Mitch. Because when you see even OG, bro, oh man. All right, I'm gonna kill this Sixers game because I gotta talk about this Grizzlies game. I gotta talk about this Grizzlies game. You got anything else you gotta talk about for the Sixers?
Is at the front door doorbell.
Love it.
Live, baby. Is there anything of note left? That there was something I wanted to say about the Sixers game. I can't remember it right now. So whatever. I'll throw it back at the maybe. The last 2-3 minutes aged me. I had to pull out two gray hairs off of it.
It did. Oh God, it was so bad.
Maxey, 30 points to 32 shots, 0 for 10 from 3. That's nothing.
Hold on, repeat that. Repeat that for the people. That was 30 points on what?
On 32 shots.
Jesus.
On 32 shots.
Jesus.
Yeah, 0 for 10 from 3. 0 for 10 from 3.
Fucking jail.
All right. Doris Burke is the best announcer in the game, and she's out there and she's talking about like, is it that he's just playing too many minutes this season because of need? Because yes, that boy played 44 minutes.
Sure did.
So that's a hard day at work. That's another hard day at work.
And Paul George with 25, 7, and 8 to be
Paul
clear.
George again with clutch buckets, like
nasty.
Like
I hate when Paul George do stuff.
Yeah, Paul George had a good second half to me.
He sure did. Yeah. His fourth, no, he sparked the comeback in the fourth.
Yes, he did.
He sparked the comeback in the fourth. He was just pulling. It was disgusting.
Quentin Grimes, you don't need to be there. You need to find your way
we gotta
back
get you
home.
out of there, Q. We gotta get you out of there, Q. I ain't like how I don't even like your fit, TBH.
Yeah,
I don't even like your fit over there.
Right on you.
Bad vibes over in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think. Oh, this one. I keep last bit, and then we go. Mikal Bridges on Maxey. Not only is he on him, guarding him in the final minutes, the final shots, help us win the game. Mikal Bridges is never in foul trouble.
This is the thing. It never. Actually, never.
Never. He is never in foul trouble. He don't miss games. He ain't missing minutes.
He ain't in foul trouble.
There's a lot of intangibles about this guy that is
I would
amazing.
say this. There's things you
never
definitely.
He had one foul against the Sixers.
There's definitely things you want him to do more, but you definitely don't want the things that he's doing now. You definitely don't want him to do those less.
Stop.
You don't want you don't want him to do those less though. It's more. That's what I'm saying with Mikal. It's more like you just want a little more from him, right? Like it's like the things that are that like the intangibles, like you said, those things. Like, those is going to show up. He's going to play defense. Right. He's not going to miss no games. He going to play good defense. He's not going to get into foul trouble so that you got to find a replacement for him out there. You want him to make shots, which is a make or miss league.
Right.
And you want him to not be on niggas like Jason Taylor.
Right. Right.
It's as simple as that.
That's all.
All right. So speaking of Mikal, right? We gotta give him his flowers, right? So moving on, last night's game, like I had two nominations for Game of the Year. I want to say the last nomination was actually the previous Grizzlies game, if I'm not mistaken. I had it up there before, and I think before that it was I can't remember the first one I had, but I know the Grizzlies game replaced it. This Grizzlies game
143 to 30 to 106, something like that.
Yeah. This game replaced it. I loved this game. I'm gonna tell you multiple reasons why I love this game. One, mainly because when we previewed this, I said Ja Morant is not good at basketball. I just don't think he's that good at basketball. I think I think he can play basketball. I think that there are times where he looks exceptional at basketball, but I do not think he's good at basketball in terms of like just making the decisions required.
Right.
On and off the court, by the way. For me to feel a level of fear. Like my fear comes from Jerry Jackson Jr. when I see this team. And I don't think that should be the case. Like, Ja, you should be better than him, but you're not. Like, that's just the truth. And you're taking all the shots. You're taking all the shots.
All the shots.
So, that being said, man, listen. This was a Wingstop game. I will not take it away from. It
really was.
Premier
Wingstop. I was saying Wingstop to myself while watching the game.
Premier Wingstop game. When I tell y'all to start it off, Jalen Brunson, old captain, my captain, and Karl Anthony Towns were absolutely selling me this entire game.
Terrible.
Entire game. And
Terrible.
I wanna make sure that Wingstop is though like OG and Mikhail are like the leaders of Wingstop, but Wingstop is more of a coalition now, right? Like I put Deuce in Wingstop. I put Josh Hart in Wingstop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I think like
Yeah.
this was a peak Wingstop way,
Yeah, it's,
like
it's a 4-piece.
yeah, it was man, Deuce McBride. Deuce fucking McBride.
Deuce
Yo,
won 6th Manish of the Year again, didn't he?
dog, this is early season Deuce.
Yeah.
Deuce kept us in his game, right? Deuce and OG kept us in his game.
Yeah.
And
OG's
Mikhail
numbers
shut
is-
the door. Like that's the way I saw it. Like Deuce, man.
And Brunson with
Brunson?
big buckets.
Yo, but Brunson,
Big buckets.
I'll say this: Jalen Brunson, first of all, clutch player of the year. Give it to him. Like it's over. The competition is over for clutch player of the year. It is Jalen Brunson's award, and no one's even close. By the way, we're 12-3 in clutch games. 12-3, 12-3.
That's beautiful.
Nine straight clutch wins in a row. 9 straight clutch wins in a row by the New York Knicks.
Woo.
That means if it's close, hey boy. And this is also why I believe we are built to be a
Who's the
playoff team.
number guy? Say that number again.
9 straight clutch wins in a
my
row.
God.
9 straight clutch wins in a row. That means when the game is close, the past 9 games, the Knicks have won the game.
Yes.
We're 5-0 in overtime. We're 5-0 in OT. Like
Yo,
these are things that people do not want to talk about. They want to talk about
Talk
5
about
picks
it.
for fucking Mikhail Bridges and stuff like this
Talk
because
about
we can't be 3 of 30 fucking teams, bro. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Another great stat to throw at you. The Knicks have swept the 2nd and 3rd team in the Western Conference. Swept them. Swept. Memphis and Denver. 2 formidable opponents to the Oklahoma City
matter
Thunder.
to somebody.
They matter
They
to the
matter
Thunder,
out
nigga.
west.
I want you to know that. They matter to
my
them.
God.
Listen.
Please beat the Thunder. Please. Please with Sugar on top. Ja Morant, make it to the finals.
All I'm gonna say is
Jokic,
the Thunder
make
is
it
probably
to the finals.
Thunder-
Pretty, please.
the Thunder's probably the worst matchup for us, right? No, definitely. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
They're definitely
they
the
are.
worst matchup.
They're
for
everything
us.
I want to be. I love that team.
It's definitely the worst matchup for us. So,
yeah.
so for us to beat Memphis in 2 different ways, by the way, we blew them out in the Garden, and then we came into their house
Yes.
and pulled out a game we should have lost. I want to be
Yes.
very clear about that. We did not play, like our best player and our second best player did not play well. They did not at all.
Nope.
Jalen Brunson, thank God, he's him. Like, thank God he's him.
Yeah. He
Like,
saved himself at the end there,
yeah,
didn't he?
he did. And that's captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Nobody came for Jalen Brunson more than me. I'm telling you, he was selling the whole game. It was
Yeah, we're gonna put this loss on him.
Yeah, it would have been his. It'd have been both of them.
Where it belong. Cat.
But shout outs to
11 shots for 11 points. I want to.
shout outs to Wingstop and our bench. They threw a stat up there that said the Knicks are
I heard it,
the
and it was
30th
gorgeous.
The 30th best team. 30th means last. There's only 30 teams in the NBA, by the way. 30th is bench scoring and bench minutes. Memphis is first in bench scoring and bench minutes. Guess who won the bench battle yesterday?
Oh my. Yeah.
Shout out to Big Deuce McBride. Shout out to Big Deuce McBride. That's all I can say.
Dog.
That's all I can say.
And be honest. Did he really do anything that you don't really
Expect from
Deuce?
him. Yep. And that's peak Deuce. He's hitting his threes. He's locking the fuck up. He even found the time out of his beautiful day to boom it on a nigga. Like, I love every single time. Like, it was
even in the replay, I don't know how he made
No,
that.
I don't know how he made that shit either. I ain't even gonna lie.
Talk about a
I
grazer.
thought the nigga got him. I thought the nigga got him.
Oh man.
I thought he got him.
He be like, nice try, Deuce.
The funny shit about that dunk was that I knew he was trying to boom that shit from like the 3-point line. I was like, oh fuck. No, later. I said, no, he gonna catch you.
Get a goaltending off this.
I said he ain't catch you. I loved it. Way to attack, way to be aggressive. Shout out to Wingstop, man. Why I can't get enough of I'm not even going to rob my nigga OG. Bro, OG and
Can't rob OG. OG's defense
Dog.
is gorgeous to watch. It is the most. Yo, honestly, if you want, people, next Knicks game, next game, you're gonna be spoiled. In all honesty, we're not even doing this right. Because next game, you get to watch when we don't have the ball. That's when you really got something to look. You can watch Bridges running all over the place.
Yeah.
You can watch OG locking down and picking up people. And you can watch the way Mitch is in the paint.
Yes.
Because Mitch was in the game.
And I didn't even say it because it was Tom. I want y'all to know my demon is home. Big Mitch Robinson. Big Mitch Robinson. Show respect to my young gunner.
Oh, boy.
But show respect for my 23 Savage is back. 23 Savage is back.
They don't
Dog.
know.
Hey.
They don't know.
What did I text you before this game started? I said, hey, Mitch coming back. We're either walking out of this game with irrational confidence or cautious optimism. There's no way we can lose. There's no way we can lose. I'm either going to be cautiously optimistic, like, hey, Mitch did well, or I'm going to be irrationally confident and be like, yo, Mitch was balling. And let me tell you, I'm like,
yeah.
It's like I don't want to do it because of the help, but I'm getting dog. Yo, dog, my boy Mitch came back and gave us 6 and 3? 6 and 3?
6 and 5.
6 and 5? Yo.
6 and 5. 6 and 5 in 12 minutes.
I loved it.
6 and 5. Wait. Game high plus minus on both teams with the plus 11.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man.
Hey,
dog.
Hey.
Big
How
Mitch.
does Wingstop look now when they don't have to be in drop coverage?
Oh, man.
How much more fun of a watch was that? We didn't have our captain, and we didn't have our star acquisition.
They both
Our
bummed.
all-stars.
They both thoroughly bummed it.
We did not have our all-stars yesterday.
They both thoroughly bummed it. Thoroughly.
Yes, they did.
I don't want to say that. They both thoroughly bummed it. They had no intention of being good basketball players yesterday.
This was the best defensive win of the season by far.
By far. What they won't tell you.
Defense won this game all the way through. Nobody was hot.
Guess who didn't make a 3-pointer all second half? Guess who went 0 for 11 from 3 all second half? The Memphis Grizzlies did not hit a 3 all second half. Second half.
Ooh.
All second half here.
What that got to do with Mitch coming back? As we said, that drop cover.
Hey, dog.
Did the season just start?
It started yesterday, and I'm so dead ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. See, 1-0. 1-0.
We can reset the season right now.
1-0. 1-0.
We can start it over from right now, and we're third.
1-0. 1-0. That's the way I'm counting it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
He's gonna. I respect it. He's gonna have the OG stat line of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Once he came into the lineup, how it all changed defensively.
Man,
because this Tibbs team all season has been winning off of offense.
Yes.
Offense.
That don't even sound right.
It's a Tibbs team.
That don't even sound right.
Come on.
Hey.
Now we got our defensive anchor. There's only one defensive anchor. We've never called OG the defensive anchor. He's a defensive god.
Yes.
But we never
the anchor
OG
is Mitchell Robinson. Let's just be respectful to what we're talking about. The anchor is Mitchell Robinson. I want y'all to know that he only played 12 minutes yesterday.
So impactful.
I am praying.
He was there in the final minutes.
He sure was. You know why? Because Tibbs knows ball, bro. Like that was just a ball knowing move by Tibbs. Like, all right, enough of the bullshit, right? Like that's just how I felt like Tibbs approached that. Like, all right, enough of the fucking bullshit, right? Like, Mitch, get it, bro. Let's talk about there were direct affections of these things. Precious Achua, 4 minutes. Hey, dog. That's what you getting, my boy. I love it. I love you, Precious. You know I do. You know you my guy. But I gotta tell you.
It's appropriate.
This is where we are.
It's appropriate.
This is just where we are now. Oh, am I bugging?
No, I mean, a little, and here's why. Right? You're bugging a little because, as you said yourself, get Shaman off the court.
Yeah, he gotta go. I can't do Shaman no more.
And Shaman got 16 minutes. Shaman took Achua's minutes. Now, the need was that nobody's killing it right now, so we need Shaman to try to help kill it.
Nah.
But not if you're only taking 2 shots in 16 minutes. I hate to compare everybody in your role to Steve Novak, but Steve Novak is not shooting only 2 times in 16 minutes.
I keep telling you this. Everything, all this other shit that Landry Shamet is doing.
Way too much dribbling.
What are you doing, bro?
Why are you dribbling it any?
Bro, like I get, like, the defense is cool. You know, like, even sometimes he hit a nice little layup on the ring. Dog.
Listen, he didn't miss a shot yesterday. He only shot twice, though. That's the problem.
The problem is, my guy,
Yeah.
the problem is that you're on the floor to help generate good looks, right? Our point guard, we can get past people. You are supposed to be patrolling the corner, watching them in the shooting pocket, ready to shoot.
Yes.
Why are you pump faking? Why are you dribbling into the paint? No, I don't need that. And if you're not going to do that, then dog, I got to get somebody else. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Every time he dribbles the basketball, I get an aneurysm. I swear to God. It's annoying to me at this point. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
It's a no-no.
It's like, I give Campaign a lot of,
I was just about to give him credit.
I give him a lot of credit because at the very least, Campaign, what I'm asking from Campaign, he is doing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Every time,
be a gamer. Be a gamer.
Just go. Like, if we got the lead, you'll go extend the lead. If we don't got the lead, you'll cut into the deficit. Just cut into the deficit. I need you out there for 5 minutes so Jalen Brunson can get a fucking breather. That's what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Don't lose the fucking lead and don't make the game 27 points when he comes back in the game. Legitimately, Landry Shamet, I need you to shoot. That's it. Stop not shooting. It's so annoying. Yeah. Oh man, he pisses me off. And I'm not even saying it like I hate him. I'm just like, dog, you're the 9th man in the rotation. Why are you trying to do what you trying to show us your handle game for? That's not what we here for. Go get me Dougie McBuckets if that's what you want to go do. Go do that shit where Dougie at. They probably need a nigga like that over there. I need some Dougie McBuckets nigga that's gonna come in there. Oh, it's in my hand? Oh, it's going up. It's going up.
Got a point.
I need a nigga that's going. I need somebody
like, can I really do McDermott out here again? But yeah, we got Shaman on the team. Of course, I can.
He's dribbling into the fucking paint.
Yeah. Absolutely unnecessary work. He doesn't understand his role. He's confused offensively.
He's absolutely
passive
confused.
Defensively.
What you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Deuce.
Yo.
Deuce. Right.
Yo, great news week.
Right. What's with this Delon Wright business? What's going on there?
Oh, he's getting waived. You gotta get waived. You gotta waive him.
So what is this all about?
He not
because Knicks fans ain't even asked. First of all, we went 9 deep against the Sixers, and what?
We went 10 deep. We went 10 deep yesterday.
Yeah. We went
10
9 deep.
Think about how
against
crazy
the
that
Celtics.
is.
Oh, wait. We went 9 deep against the Celtics, and they went 9 deep also. And yesterday we went 10 deep. All right.
Going 10 deep in February for Tibbs is new information for me, by the way. I just had no clue. I was like, oh shit. I said, that nigga went out 10 people.
I just want to say that I haven't seen a game go 8 deep in a minute. We seen those before.
Yeah.
We seen the and we haven't been doing that for a little minute. So shout out to Tibbs. Shout out for Tibbs' defense. First time I've seen it in a long time. That game was very reminiscent of what basketball looked like for a while out here
in New York. Yo,
Mitchell Rob on the
No,
Josh
Mitch.
Hart to the bench.
Yo, Mitch restored the feeling, bro. That's all I'm saying. Mitch restored the feeling. He restored the feeling.
Deuce on the court in clutch moments. Yo, Tibbs has shown that he see what we see. He see what he see. He may have a little more agenda to it than we do.
Yeah. I just say he watched the pod. He listened to the pod. He got
it.
He got it. All right, let's talk about it, man. It's time for Knicks hits, man. We gonna dive a little bit deeper into Mitch being back. All right. So as I said, the Block Nest Monster is back. Big Mitch Rob. Mitchell Stoppinson, Mitchell Blockinson. Call him what you need to call him. Just don't call him broke. So I got a real question for you, man. I got a real question. So how vital is Mitch to the overall team success moving forward? Like, this is our team, right? Like Sands, who we might get in the buyout market and this, that, and the third. This is our team. This is more than likely our rotation, what we saw yesterday. Maybe cut off 1 or 2 people for the playoffs. Like, we're not gonna play Shaman in the playoffs. And
I actually think there's a world where the future has us 10 deep, like normally. Like, that's the norm. Because our starting 5 is our starting 5. Mitchell Robinson is touching the court off the bench. McBride is touching the court off the bench. Campaign is touching the court off the bench. Achua, sometimey. But yeah, he should be touching it for moments, even if it's just like he had yesterday, 4 minutes. He should have had like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, because Landry Shaman could have just set the hell down. And even saying Shaman sits down, we got to pick somebody up. This is a buyout market, and every year we talk about the buyout market and different people that we could get, and we never get anybody. We never make any of those moves, and we need to. We need to now more than ever, because we still lack in size. We lost Huck Purdy. And if Huck was here, he'll be number 10. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I feel like in a world where they're saying Tibbs is killing his players and doing all of that, nobody yesterday played 40 minutes.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
And the other game before, the Boston game was like that as well, where the minutes was relatively decent. Josh Hart had 40, but everybody else was 35, 38, 28. It wasn't like that.
Tibbs has, like, very sneakily been cutting the minutes down. No one is talking about it. You haven't heard from the minutes police. He's very sneakily, like, it has not been a discussion because like, you could look at the minutes throughout February. Like, it was very even. Sometimes when we blew teams out, he was benching the starters at 10 minutes in the fourth. Like, it sounds like there's some growth here that no one's acknowledging, but that's why we're Knicks in 6. We're gonna acknowledge it, right?
I feel like he got more Tibbs guys on his actual bench now. Like,
but we said that. We said that though, did we not? We said, yo, he's overusing his starters because he does not have enough Tibbs guys. And either the rest of the bench has not proven themselves to be Tibbs worthy. I don't know if that has improved, if that's improved or whatnot. Like, if Cam is more Tibbs now, so he's like, all right, I can put because he's playing Cam. Like, Cam played 11 minutes yesterday, but he's giving Cam like good run with starters. He's giving Cam like good run with like players that he might be able to utilize him for in the playoffs. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm seeing that, and I think that, to your point, like, Mitch being back is going to allow Tibbs, which is the obvious point, like, it's going to allow him to have more flexibility with his lineups. But I think that putting people in their natural position, right, moving Mikhail to 2, moving OG to 3, moving Cat to 4, right, even having that.
I can't wait, because Tibbs didn't give us much of that yesterday. We saw it on like the final minute of the game. When
he needed a rebound, that's when he put it out there.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's a product of him not trying to play his cards too early. Like, he's not trying to show the streets. Like, I really think he's not trying to show the streets at all.
That's why I'm talking about OG on Tatum. It shows me where in his mind that, like, okay, we're getting closer to actually unleashing the dragon. Like I feel like he know when he like, okay. Before we rely on that too heavily, let's work on and focus on all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And get that cleaned up, and then we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Because Towns at the 4. All right, I ask you, does he have an advantage, more of an advantage playing the 5 than he does the 4?
Offensively, yes. Offensively,
that's
yes.
his strength, and that's his strength.
It sure is.
So that's a bit of that's something to look out for.
So here's the catch-22, right? The catch-22 is that I think, and I said this earlier, like in December, I said that the problem with Karl Anthony Towns playing the 4, right, to me, is always going to be that he looks like a generational talent at the 5 offensively. He looks like a generational talent.
Yes.
There's no one that can guard him at the 5. You're going to have to put a smaller person on him, and he's going to cook that smaller person. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
The advantage, though, of Karl Anthony Towns at the 4, though, is that it makes him stronger, in my opinion, defensively. So it's more so like Tibbs has to be able to kind of recognize what's the need at the time, right? Because if for instance, yesterday, right? If Cat don't got it, bro. If Cat don't got it, we want to keep encouraging him to shoot it, and regardless of how he played yesterday, I was very encouraged about the fact that he took 6 threes. Right? Because that's kind of what we need. We know he can go to the rack, and he has the worst whistle in basketball. He has the very worst whistle in basketball.
Right.
So I need
and seeing him call for the foul hurts everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody likes seeing him calling for the foul.
Yeah. It hurts us. It hurts us, the fans. It hurts him. It hurts the team because he's complaining and he has to run back down and get back on defense. And it throws our whole defensive balance off. So it's I'm not even saying it's saving Cat from himself, because I do think that Cat shows enough effort where it's okay, cool, I can live with this as an option, but why I think Mitch is so vital for the team's success, because I am now convinced that at the very least need this to be in spurts for both of them, right? I need the generational offense in spurts. I need the better defense in spurts. And
that's all right. So that was going to be my point. How much is Tibbs going to take away from the generational offense we're getting with Cat at the 5 for Mitch's block nest necessity?
Yeah, but I think that the generational offense, gives us an advantage in the regular season. I think that the improved defense gives us an advantage in the playoffs, because at the very least, he's not going to stop being an offensive player, right? He's not going to stop being an offensive player.
Right.
The problem is that when it's in the playoffs and things slow down, my God, if we're getting killed by drop coverage in the playoffs, it's going to look disgusting. It's going to look disgusting because they're going to run the same play, and you can't make it easy for people in the playoffs. We're studying you for 5 to 7 games legitimately. So it's bro, at some point in time, that's why I'm saying I need it in spurts. I would prefer to be reactionary to what the other team is playing as opposed to the other team being reactionary to me. And that sounds a little nuts, but it's when you have the flexibility we have to at the very least be that way, because then it's all right, we're interchangeable. We're interchangeable. That's why we need reps with Cat and Mitch at the 5, because if Porzingis and fucking Al Horford are going to be sitting there, and if Porzingis and Al Horford are going to be playing on the perimeter, right?
Right.
That's putting us at an advantage. That's putting us at an advantage at the very least, because that means you can put Cat at the 5. You're going to put both of them on the fucking perimeter.
Right.
But that don't work for you. You're going to need Al Horford in the post. Guess what happens when Al Horford comes in the post? Here comes Mitchell Robinson walking in here like this. Yeah, motherfucker. Because what was our problem last year with Porzingis? Mitch can't guard Porzingis out there. We don't want him out there.
Nope. Don't work.
The moment you put a motherfucker in the paint, though, because the reason why Al Horford and fucking in Porzingis works without Mitch is because you could just put them in the perimeter. You got to put Cat out there, so you got no shot blocking out there. So they got Cat on the perimeter or Cat playing drop coverage and pick and roll. You are gonna put Cat. If you put Cat and Mitch on the floor at the same time, and you try to pick and roll Cat, bro, at the very least he knows somebody's behind him. You can't play if he plays drop coverage, getting pick and roll to death. He's gonna run right into Mitch. He's gonna run right into it because Mitch gonna be down there like this. Hello, no nigga, play up. And if he drives past you, I'm right here. You're forcing people to make more and more and more decisions.
I feel like a lot of the teams that we're going to play in the East would require a Mitch Cat tandem.
Yes. Every team that we need to beat. Everything that we need to beat.
Basically. Less Boston, but
more Cavs, more Cleveland.
More Cavs, more Milwaukee, more Indiana.
You're right.
You feel me? Like the
Pascal,
teams out there
Turner, Turner, fucking Mobley,
Giannis,
Allen,
Lopez, Mobley, Allen. Porzingis, Horford is minutes together, moments together, but that ain't really how that goes for too long.
Yeah.
So they have to go. They're going to have to coexist. So it's kind of like, at what point in time do we figure out the balance of this and how this is going to work? Because if Tibbs is going to be holding that back, like we said, that he might be keeping that in the tuck for later, not to give away the sauce too early. I
truly think he's waiting for Mitch to get up to about 20, 22 minutes. I really think. And I don't know how long we got. To be real, we got 26 games left. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how long we got to really, because I would like to be at the very least very comfortable with.
Because at what point do we shut Mitch down? Meaning that we give him limited minutes.
Yeah, I want him at 20. If we could get him at 20 consistently, I think that's more than enough.
But then the last 5 games of the season, you still want him at 20?
I mean, going into the postseason?
Exactly. You want little minutes.
That's
you want 10, 12 minutes of
Mitch.
But
we got it. But the thing is that we got to see it, right? We got Tibbs is another person who needs to see things with his eyes. So we got to see it, right? So it's like, I would say not even like at what point do we shut Mitch down? I would say how many games do we feel comfortable going into the postseason with data, if that makes sense, right?
Right.
Like do we need to see 10 games? Do we need to see 15 games? You get what I'm saying? We got about 26 games left. So it can't be like 23 games. I'm sorry. It can't be like, we only gonna see 5 games of this at a high level and stuff like that. No, that's not enough data.
Because he missed so much of the season.
Yeah. It's tough. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he is so vital to our success that it's a little scary because you have to be like, you obviously have to keep in your mind Mitch's health. That's always going to be the conversation. But I see the vision so clearly. I see how he unlocks the defense. Like his presence, he was tired yesterday. Like he was like, that wasn't like peak Mitch. That was like game 1, getting my breath, getting my legs back, Mitch. And he was phenomenal, in my opinion. Like, just in terms of his presence being there. You saw Ja. You saw the business decisions Ja Morant, who booms on everybody, was making. Yeah. He was like, man, damn, this big motherfucker right here, man. And it's not like he had some fouls. Obviously, he had some fouls. That's just timing issues and stuff like that. But you could tell that there's a level of respect for Mitchell Robinson that is just defensively, that is just not there from Karl Anthony Towns. It's just not there.
Come on, not even close.
It's just not
even
there.
Close.
And that gives me not only the cautious optimism that I need, but it feeds the irrational confidence because it's telling me healthy, everybody's gonna be unlocked. You saw Mikal. Mikal was leading him. The play where Mikal led Ja to Mitch and then caught Ja behind with the behind block, I was like, I was like, the chip is back on. I ain't even gonna bullshit y'all. I said the chip is back on because if that's the defense, it's like, okay, we're leading into this. Who's
Yeah.
getting past him? Every time
Yeah.
Mikal gets beat off the dribble, it's because he's leading somebody into the fucking paint. And like that's every time he gets beat off the dribble. You saw him when he played against Ja. Ja was trying to get by. You're not getting past me, dogs. I'm sorry. I don't care how fast you are. You're not getting past me unless I allow you to get past me. Like same thing with OG. Like this is Wingstop. Like we got some fucking pride here, bro. Like y'all niggas is not getting past me unless I want you to get past me, bro. Let's be for real. And if you get past. You get past me and Mitch is back there, good night. I'm going to holler at you. We going the other way. We going the other way.
This is the type of game. This is the type I wish the NBA schedule gods had us playing it back-to-back. Because waiting tomorrow to see more of Wingstop plus Mitch.
Wingstop plus Mitch is really great. It's just so good.
Yeah. But that's what we've been hyping everybody else up about.
Yes, bro.
We've seen this coming,
because the streets don't like defense, bro, and that's the core of the conversation. The streets
numbers. There's no numbers to tell you someone is playing good defense, and blocks don't cover it either.
Steals nor blocks don't really tell you if you're a good defender.
Exactly,
bro. It really don't tell you.
You're just a block leader or a steal leader. That shit don't tell you defensive impact.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's an eye test. It's an eye testing. It's an eye testing.
It was beautiful to watch. It was beautiful to see Mitch at the end of the game.
Loved it.
If Cat was in the spot that Mitch was in, we lose that game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and whoever got that fucking putback, that was definitely a Cat give up putback for the game, for the blouses. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. I was like, oh God. But then also Mitch was down like, oh, we good. That nigga scared.
Impacted him. Yo, Mikal guarded him. He got a shot off. Luckily, the shot missed. Mm-hmm. Tough defense. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Mitch goes in for the rebound. Doesn't get the rebound, but makes it enough of a hard day that they don't really get it either clean, either. Like, everything we needed.
That's all you asked for, man.
Everything we needed. That's Tibbs shit right there. That's what makes me like Tibbs. I guess I only like Tibbs when he got Mitchell Robinson. Or
I support. Listen, I like Tibbs. Tibbs is a maniac, bro. I stand on this.
We watched the offensive Tibbs year, and it's frustrating.
It's frustrating, and I can't go bust at you.
There's nothing truly familiar about it.
There's nothing. You know what it is? Like we watched an offensive Tibbs year, and we watched like our two best defenders before Mitch try to be strong offensive players, and it's like, nah, that's not really what we want you to do. We actually really want you to lock the fuck up.
We want you for defense, buddy.
We want you to lock up.
Yeah.
I don't mind buckets. I don't mind the 90-87 game. Trust me, I don't mind it at all. I can watch bricks. I can watch bricks. I'm being dead ass. I can watch
all day. No. That's when that's happening. That's a Tibbs game. That's a Tibbs win. Like that's when the coach gets a W for himself as well. Like he could be up there as player of the game as well.
Yeah. Nah, this is a Tibbs win. I love Tibbs. Like as much as I did not like Tibbs coaching for the Celtics game and for the Sixers game for the most part, I love the way he coached this game. I love the way he coached this game. I thought it was a perfect encapsulation of what Tibbs wanted to see, and whatnot for sure.
I liked now that you mentioned that, I like Cat coming back in the game in the Celtics because I didn't need to think pieces for 2 days about Cat being out. And then Cat was out. So we weren't engulfed in think pieces. We got to just deal with just losing the Boston thing and let that be the focus.
We just lost.
If it was we lost to Boston and then Cat is out with a knee injury and he's likely not to play the next game.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty week. Even if we won the next 2 games, nasty week. So I super appreciate the fact that Tibbs put him back in there. And Cat needed that because I don't know what soft shit has been going on. I don't know what happened, but at one point in time, you was an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
And now you're resting on your laurels. Like, yo, y'all know I'm good. I was MVP candidate earlier on. Like, dog.
And you know what?
Before
you absolutely right. He needed that. Hey, dog, bodega, lock back in.
Yeah,
To be fair to him, before the break, had 3 40-point games. He didn't have a bad month. He had a terrible week, though. I mean, when I'm talking about the worst time to have a bad week was this week. Oh, dog. You had Cleveland and Boston, dog. Come on, bro. Do you understand how Knicks social media works? We are overreactionary.
And then you had the Grizzlies because you had a bad game there too.
Another one. So, hey man, we play Bam tomorrow. So I'm expecting a bounce back. This time. I'm tired of it. I want another 40.
I seen him play well. We played Bam before. We seen him play well against Bam.
He gonna fry him up. He gonna fry him up. I'm not worried.
Which is good because Bam be cooking Mitch. We don't need that matchup.
No, we don't at all.
we don't need that matchup. So for having Cat for that,
they got Bam playing power forward now. So hey,
okay,
they got their rookie starting. So we'll see. All right, so moving on. Welcome to the buyout market, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the buyout market. It is time. It is time for the buyout market. Hey, we had to wait 2 extra weeks after everybody to be able to sign some of these players.
Oh, that means we're gonna lose everybody. We ain't getting shit.
I mean, listen,
well,
we still got some heads. You still got some heads. So TJ Warren
gonna be gone.
TJ Warren. No, I'm saying we had 2 weeks from the 14th. So like post trade deadline, we couldn't sign nobody because of our cap situation. So we had to wait till yesterday to be able to sign somebody in the buyout market. So now we got options. You get what I'm saying for our 15th roster spot. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I went through a couple of names. There's a couple good names in there. I mean, for roster spot number 15. Yo, we got TJ Warren, Chuma Okeke, Moses Brown, PJ Tucker, Mo Bamba. There's some heads in here. I know Ian Begley. Ian Begley gave me a better list. I'm gonna see if I can look that up. But I saw a couple names in here. I'm like
PJ Tucker. Okay, Moses Brown and PJ Tucker.
Oh, Marcus Morris Sr. Uncle Taj Gibson. There's some heads on here in terms of spot 15, man.
We should get 2 of them.
I think we can get 2 of them too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We need 2 of them.
I would not be mad.
Yo, this how crazy it is being a Knicks fan. If we find out tomorrow that we got Mo Bamba and Taj Gibson, we're lose.
Chip secured. Chip secured. Chip secured.
And how crazy does that sound? Oh my God! We're like, oh shit! Nerlens Noel is back. Oh, like, but we know we just lack just a little size. Pause.
We just need some size, like legitimately
and
though.
We off to the races.
I think that, like we said, we've been saying all year, right? I think we've been saying this since like game 20. It's like, yo, all we need is some big man insurance and another wing. Whoever's gonna take the Shamit minutes, like legitimately. Shamit. The idea of Shamit was a good one. I stand on that. The idea of Shamit was a good one.
In all honesty, I'm kind of good on the wings. I feel like
the bigs.
In case of emergency, Daddy A is fine. Yeah. I know it sounds crazy because we don't see him a lot, but whoever we get now, we don't plan to see a lot of either. We don't want to see him in like blowouts if we got it or they got the blowout and shit like that. There's no real at the end of the quarter for the final minute, the end of a half. Mm-hmm. You know, we might get you there for 2 possessions, 3 possessions, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So it's not like we don't see much of them anyway.
Yep.
With that being said, Daddy A is not in the G League. He remains with the team.
Yep.
He's playing with the team. Kolek in the G League, but that's just because he needs to keep getting more reps.
That's because Kolek is 2025. He's 2025.
Yeah. You gotta keep that one working. You can't let that one just sit there.
He's coming for the campaign minutes next year.
Oh yeah. He coming for minutes this year. He's not gonna be in the G League come playoff time.
It sure isn't.
Just to let you know, he's not in the G League come playoff time. He will be courtside, ready, willing, and able, and we know what it looks like. And he will be a part. He's getting playoff minutes. Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Book it.
Book it.
Book it.
All right.
Book it. There will be a Cole exciting in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Book that. Definitely. Like, as long as we're not doing terrible.
Yeah.
If we're doing too terrible, he might pull up anyway. Listen, Kolek is here. Cole, we're prepping him for just that. He could be taking the Shamit minutes. Like,
he really could be, and it's so bad. The funny shit about Kolek not taking the champion minutes is that Kolek will shoot. He will shoot. If you watch any Westchester games,
he will pass.
He's pulling.
He will set. He's not going into the paint all day, but he is playmaking for everybody around him.
Yes.
Yeah, no. He's just cooking. He's just cooking right now. He's just cooking. He's just getting right. He's just getting right, but he'll be around.
Nice.
I think we've seen with the last 10 games, he come back up with the team.
It would be nice. So you're saying you're good. We're good on wigs. You think we should prioritize the bigs? Then that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. We can't. I mean,
so Mo Bamba.
Worst case scenario, dog. We get a month of amazing Tibbs defense and new Tibbs offense, and we are looking like the team that gave us all the hype and the dreamy eyes in the beginning of the season, and we just tearing everybody up in the month of December, and it's just up for us, and anybody could get it.
Yep.
And yeah, it was just an amazing month ahead, and then we lose Mitch.
That's real.
And then there is just no recovering. There's no recovering that. We spent too much time playing with him to not have to revert back to playing without him. We have to get used to how that shit is. No, man, we need somebody in there. We need a plug and play guy.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba, this shit seems perfect for you. It seems, that's my pick. It seems like I feel like Tibbs can yell at him.
Yeah.
I think he'll take it. I think Tibbs gets the best out of his players. I think he'll get the best out of him.
I agree. I think it wouldn't hurt to have a big, especially a big, like the idea of Mo Bamba makes a lot of sense to me. Shooting big that can block shots if necessary. You're not asking for it a lot. This is a 15 option here. The 15.
That's what I'm saying.
Here. So it's just more so like it's insurance. Like that's the way I think about it. Like worst case scenario.
I'm mad not having Jericho Sims here right now. We just don't got no insurance.
Yeah.
Like when you're an adult, you realize how important insurance is.
Yeah. Because it's like
insurance is bad. Car insurance, health insurance, all
you may
insurance.
never get sick in your life, but the day you do.
Oh man.
But the day you do, you'd be like, damn, fuck.
Right. Let me get some insurance real quick. Nah, man, you not looking great. Yeah, I know. I need it. I
don't know about all
that.
Too bad.
Man.
I don't know about all that.
Real simple.
So I'm into that. I'm into the idea of prioritizing big men in the buyout market. It's just interesting to me because even like the idea of the buyout market, like, yeah, you want to catch, you want to have players at your disposal. But the reality of the situation, your goal is for these players to never play, right? Like your goal is for these players to never play. Even like during the trade deadline, right?
And not when you have Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
But not when you're relying on Mitchell Robinson.
And that's
whoever we're getting,
and that's
we
the caveat.
Need to play a few minutes. It could be the 4 or 5 minutes that Precious had yesterday.
Yep.
You got to pay a few minutes.
Just to get that. And the funny thing is that like we spoke about this, like Huck Porty was probably was set in stone with that in terms of like for that being insurance, right?
Right.
Like, but now he's out 4 to 6 weeks, torn meniscus and stuff like that. Now it feels like it's kind of heightened that insurance need. It's like, bro, like obviously Mitch is back, but can we trust Mitch health? You should never trust Mitch health. Like that's just bad business to trust Mitchell Robinson health wise. But we could hope. But we have to prepare for worst case scenario. We have to. We would be dumb if we did it.
Listen, we got him back, and we got him back in the playoffs, right before the playoffs, and lost him in the playoffs again.
Yes, we sure did.
Dog. We just got him back and lost him immediately. Not immediately, but damn, it felt
About,
close enough.
It's 6 games. He played 6 games.
Yeah.
He played 6 games.
After how many months off? He got injured in December.
Yep. He took 4 months off. He got 4 months off. He came back. Embiid injured him again in game 3 or 4, and then he was done after Indiana game 1.
Dog.
It was tough. It's tough.
So understand what I'm saying. And then for that injury to last as long as it did, to where we just saw him yesterday. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And it was beautiful to see. And you can't beat that team. No team can beat what we have when we have except OKC. OKC still scary. I'm curious to see what it looks like now though. No drop coverage, no drop coverage, wing stop defense.
Yeah.
Dog. I want to see what we look like against OKC now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, let that be how we win the chip, dog.
Hey,
let's make this
season started yesterday, bro. Season started yesterday, bro. That's all I'm telling you.
Let this be it. Let us play the Cavs and then the Celtics and then OKC for the chip. Let us beat them all. Let us come in with this team.
Yeah.
NBA gods, please, just a little health.
Just a little health. Just a smidge of health.
Just a little health for the season.
Just
That's
a
all.
Smidge.
For my friends and my family and my team, just please
Just
and amen,
smidge of
please.
health. Just as
We deserve to experience it. Like, so many other teams have experienced to the point that I don't even understand where we're coming from. I seen Julius Randle have to play injured in the playoffs. I see Mitch Robinson taken out of the playoffs. OG, everybody was injured last year.
Yeah.
Like, dog, come on, man. Just give us a little bit of the Boston health that's been going around. They got Porzingis back. Like, come on, dog. We know better. Porzingis. How does he manage to be healthy for this? Come on now. Please.
You asking the tough questions. I'll give you that.
Please.
Yeah, how did they get a healthy
All right.
Porzingis run? Like, what the fuck
How
is
did they
that?
get a healthy Porzingis run in time?
How they get to utilize the best version of Porzingis? It's crazy.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
All right. So it's time. It's time for the
Didn't we have Moses Brown before?
We did. He's on our Westchester team.
Yeah, didn't we sign him?
Now we couldn't sign him to it. We couldn't sign him to a 10-day. That's what happened. So he got signed to a 10-day. He got signed to a 10-day by Dallas because we couldn't sign him on the 14th. But Dallas can't sign him to a second 10-day because they're at the apron.
Right.
So, and then he went and gave Dallas like 22, 13, and 5 in the 2 games he played. He averaged 21, 13, and 5 in the 2 games he played, and they can't re-sign him. So he's a viable option.
Bagley is saying that he's back on the Knicks radar.
Yep.
So
yeah, I mean, and he should be.
Especially
if we need Mitch insurance. I guess I'm gonna let Leon choose. But if it's a big, I feel like me and Leon are thinking the same way. And Tips.
All right.
It's time. Right. It's time for the previews, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, boom. Previews. We are going to start off with tomorrow, and tomorrow meaning Sunday's game. Knicks versus the Miami Heat, the new look Miami Heat. No Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
This is an interesting game to me. For several reasons. We haven't played the Heat in like 2 months. For the first,
this is a hell of a gotcha game.
Yeah, it feels very trappy, very trappy, very trappy. Do I believe in Tyler Hero? You guys know I don't believe in Tyler Hero.
I hate Tyler Hero.
I do like Bam. I do like Bam, but he do be injuring people. So I don't like Bam like that. I'm intrigued because they're rookie, right? I think his name is Khalil Ware, but it's spelled Kel-L. They saying
Swag.
that a lot of people, and I'm saying a lot of people I follow online that I actually enjoy their opinions and whatnot. They saying, this Khalil Ware kid, man, give it a little Wemby light. Like Like Wemby light, but Wemby light.
Ooh.
And when I
Is
saw
that
that, I
right?
was looking at some of these stat lines, and some of these stat lines looking a little nuts. Like 2015 with 4 threes, 2 blocks. I'm like,
Ooh.
So he
Really?
so I might need to put him on my radar. I haven't seen him play basketball against us.
They
So
beat Indiana.
yeah, to beat Indiana on Friday. And to be fair,
That's a good matchup for
That is
for a young center.
I'm gonna tell you that's a good win off the strength that every time I bet against the spread on Indiana, I lose. Every time. Since they got good in like December, every time I've bet against the spread against Indiana, whether that's telling the other team, you'll cover 5 or 7 or 10 points, or saying like, nah, Indiana cannot possibly beat you by 5 or 6 or 7 points every single time. Every single time until Friday. when I bet against the spread, Indiana minus 3.5, and they lost to the fucking Heat. I was like, what? What is going on here? So
That's what you get for putting Indiana, even getting in the mix of that. You should know better than that.
And I take full responsibility.
Yeah, I can't even feel bad for you. Yo, stop playing. Stop playing with money like that.
Listen.
Yo, those stats are all right.
See, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They move Bam to the 4.
Ooh.
So I think
Bam to the 4 sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Bam to the 4 sounds like a matchup nightmare. Because he probably still going to the paint.
Yes, he is.
Ain't stopping that.
The fucking rookie is stretching the floor. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
So I think this is a good matchup. I think this is a good chance for us to try. I think this will force it
forces the Robinson Cat 10. Yeah.
At least for 6 minutes, man. I need 6 minutes of analysis to see if it works. And I'm so serious. I need 6 minutes to be like, okay, I can see the vision here. I need to see what it looks like.
There's no reason why it wouldn't work though, because just because of Cat's experience. Like there's no way, there's nothing that listen, okay, go Bear.
Yeah.
Go Bear. Mitch can do that. Mitch can do enough of that.
Yeah.
Like
I ain't even gonna lie, I think Mitch can do it better. I think Mitch can do it better. If I'm not bullshitting
I feel like Mitch being in the I just had to collect the thoughts. I feel like Mitch being in the paint is going to clog up the paint for the first time in a good way. That keeps Cat out of it some.
Do you get what I'm saying? See, we on the same page here. We on the same page. Because I don't need, I like Cat in the paint.
Cat.
I like Cat in the paint. I don't need him in the paint. Because I know he's a better shooter than everyone else on the team.
Yes. He was killing it offensively this year when he first got here. It was because of shooting. He was the greatest shooter that we've had. He looked like the greatest shooter we ever had.
Bro, he's the best shooter on the team. It is as simple as this. When you are the best shooter on the team, I want you shooting the most. That's just the law of averages, is it not? That's just the law of averages. It's like, hey, you shoot better than everyone, and that's
glad he got the reps. Glad he got the reps.
I know you can drive. I will even be content with the driving being a direct reflection of niggas not wanting you to shoot. Hey. Yeah. I'm giving up the lane because this nigga has already hit 6 threes on me. That's what I want. Even if it's in the mid range, if you want to kill him in the mid range, hey dog, shoot the basketball. Basketball because I'm letting you know. I'll say this: my only problem with Cat right now is that he's not shooting enough and he's pump faking, and they're not biting on the pump fake because they're like, dog, you're not shooting enough. So it's like the scouting report is like, dog, when he's shooting, he's gonna absolutely shoot you out of the game. So let's just not
get back to pulling it.
Yeah.
Like he did. He
That's
did
why
one yesterday where
I
he
was
missed
slightly
it,
encouraged yesterday.
but I was. Oh, so you see,
You get what I'm saying? I was slightly encouraged yesterday.
But I was happy that he took it.
He took 5 threes early, and I was like, yeah. They need to feel you, my nigga. Like that's just as simple as that. They need to feel you. Like, yo, dog, you better come out here and guard me, man.
He took one damn near from the logo.
You better come out here and guard me, man.
I'm like, yes, do that. Let them know that it's all up for grabs.
Yeah, like it's insane, bro. It's insane. I'm not worried about Cat. To be honest with you, I'm not truly worried about him, but it does bother me that he just makes like, and especially a game like this, he's just gonna make like, I don't need him making decisions like, all right, cool, I need to be in the paint doing this, that, and the third, and that's where Mitch helps out, bro. Because like I said, you in drop coverage, play some drop coverage with Mitch in there. Mitch will yell at you, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
right, you're in my space, dog. Like, I'm not gonna see him coming in time to not get a foul because of you.
Yeah, like
this is my office.
Like I'm good. I'm super good.
OG at the 3. Can I even have such a wish? Do we get so lucky? Like, OG has done so much. Yo, Wingstop being able to Wingstop right now.
Nah, I don't think
anybody needs.
I don't think that
to
people even understand.
about.
I don't think people even really truly understand that's really what they want, though. Like, right? Like, I feel like that's what they don't really understand. That's what they want. They want Wingstopping because that's really gonna give you the confidence you need to go into the trades.
That's what the trades were for.
Yes.
That's what all of these acquisitions, all of these moves we made was for that. It was directly for perimeter, because for years we had good defense, but we were still getting cooked on the 3. We were still getting killed by the 3. And we still were ranking top 10 defensively, and so on and so forth. So how do we shell up that? How do we fix that? We go and get the best wings money can buy and picks can get, and we got them. They just had to do so much more work all year, and for that, I thank you. I thank you for going through all of that shit, Bridges. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guarding all of those 4s all year, OG and Josh Hart. Josh Hart, I appreciate you playing as many minutes as you did so far for the year. You've been going ham. Like, now Mitch is back, and we can kind of settle into where everybody belongs.
And what makes the most sense. That's where the core of the conversation comes from. It's all about what makes the most sense, right? Like, it's like, bro, it makes sense if this is a big, heavy lineup. Hey, dog, we could do that. Like, the interchangeability is where we win here. We've been playing one way for 55 games. We've been playing one way for 55 games, bro.
And not a way that we play by design.
Yes.
We play that because we had to. Because before, at least if Mitch was out, Hart was in.
Yes.
If Mitch was out, Hart was in for 2 years.
Yeah.
We had our Hart for 2 years. It was
this is totally new to us. And I feel like nobody gives us, like, obviously the fans are not going to give you grace because they don't really know how to handle expectations. And we've been talking about this all fucking year, about how the fans have no clue how to handle expectations. I even put this in my group chat the other day. I'm like, bro, our problem is that we're just not handling these expectations well. We just aren't.
Which is crazy because we've been winning playing offensively like the Dallas Mavericks when we are the New York Knicks and we're the New York Knicks. We're a Tibbs team. We're playing like the Mavericks. We're a Tibbs team. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's
you know where Tibbs was not getting a job at? Dallas. They don't move that way. They can't. Their fans can't sit there and watch. They can't cheer for an 90 to 97 win. Like they can't get jiggy with that.
They'll drive themselves insane. They're not built for that. They're not built for that. They're not built for that. It's as simple as that. They're not built for it. It's fine. Everybody's built for it.
And we've been having all-time offense to get us to this point. Yo, Tibbs' defense is back, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to know. That's all anybody needs to know. As long as Mitch is here, we're the best team. We're the best team in the East.
All right, so yeah, I got us winning this game. I don't see any other reason why we shouldn't win this game. But what I would prioritize more here is absolutely getting at least 6 minutes of Mitch Cat and at least seeing what that looks like. That's all I ask for, Tibbs.
I'm gonna say that we're gonna win this game. I think that even if we lose this game, it doesn't change the fact that I think we are still the best team in the East with a healthy Mitch and the healthy players that we do have. If we had a Porty there, I'm talking big shit. I'm talking big shit. The fact that Tibbs started him the other day means that he'll let him come off the bench for Mitch.
Yeah, he will, and he sure will. You better believe it.
I'm a boy.
You sure will. All right. So moving on now to Jimmy Butler's new team. We play the Golden State Warriors.
Ooh.
All right, Esteban
We're
Curry.
gonna win this game.
Esteban Curry. And James Butler.
Listen, we got drop coverage, and you don't got a big that I'm worried about.
Nope.
Mitchell Robinson can hang with it. Cat can hang with it. And Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby are going to be all over Curry
and Jimmy Butler.
And it's just this. I feel like this is the first time we play in a Warriors game, and I don't got nothing to worry about.
Super comfortable calling this possibly a blowout. I'm not even going to bullshit you. I am so comfortable with this win, this game. I think we are the absolute worst matchup for the Golden State Warriors.
I'm putting money on this. This is a game that I pull my parlays up.
Worst matchup. And to give the Warriors credit, right? They're 5-1 since the Jimmy trade. But I just think in terms of like pure matchup, we have to be the absolute worst matchup for them. Are we counting on Draymond Green to win the game? Because that's what it's going to take.
That's what's left. That's what's left.
That's what it's going to take. I need a Draymond.
And good luck because I still got Josh Hart.
Dog, if I lose to a Draymond 20 burger, whatever. Whatever. Because I'm telling you.
I'm sure the odds on that one $1 would get you like 300.
I'm telling you.
Like, I might have to put $1 on that.
A
just
Draymond 20 burger, I'm good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm good. Because there ain't no way in hell. We got the best wing defender in OG guarding Jimmy. And arguably the best guard defender in Mikal, because I just seen it twice. I did it all week, actually.
Yes.
I'm like,
harder matchups. Much harder matchups.
Much harder matchups than a 37-year-old Steph Curry. Like, and that's not saying, and that's mad respect to Steph. Steph just gave
with
niggas
all
56.
The respect to the greatest shooter that ever shot the ball.
Dog.
The size advantage, the length. The cover, the speed to cover the ground. Bro, Mikal Bridges got everything.
Mikal is already running through 40 screens any day. This is a Tuesday for him, brother. I'm sorry. Regular Tuesday.
Game if Steve Kerr really cooks some shit up for them.
Yeah.
They only Kerr. I mean, you're gonna need to see Curry running through 3-4 screens before chucking it up, and Curry has to be hot.
Yeah, and he has to stay hot. Let's be clear.
Hot.
He got to stay hot. It's going to take a Curry 50 burger to beat us. I ain't going to bullshit you. It's going to take something special. It's going to take damn fuck. He's just on. Like, legitimately, that's how I see it. It's going to damn fuck. He's just on. Like, and you can't do nothing about that.
Jimmy Butler yells at Draymond. This is the game. Yeah. This is the game we all been waiting on, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we spark the discontent?
Yeah,
is it us?
Yes. That's where he throws a towel in the direction of, and then they stare at each other. There's gonna be sparks.
Yeah, I'm here for it. All right. So moving on, right? I like this game as well.
Boy.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh man. We got to spend a little time talking about this game, right? Because, boy, I told y'all niggas about this Luka Doncic. Dumb. That's all I'm gonna say.
Luka doing all right. He doing all right. He
Dog.
doing all right.
This
doing
is
all right.
this is warm up Luca.
He doing all right.
This is still trying to. This is fat Luca, by the way. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Like, this is not.
Yeah.
This is not in shape, Luca. This is fat.
Still
Luka.
fat Luka we talking about.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is not this. And I think that should concern most people. I can't lie to you. That should concern most people. It doesn't necessarily concern me, but I consistently see Luka Doncic consistently beat the fuck out of these teams, bro. Luka and Braun. Luka, Braun, and Austin. Let's be clear. Luka, Braun, and Austin Reeves. They just out there taking turns being the same player. Legitimately.
It's true.
Like, legitimately.
It's true.
It's like, oh, okay, do you want to be LeBron today? All right. Do you want to be LeBron today? Okay, LeBron, do you want to be LeBron today? Fine. Bro, they got LeBron playing wide receiver. They got LeBron playing off ball. I think the argument against the Luka LeBron pairing was LeBron ever going to be comfortable playing off ball? And I'm here to tell you, he's absolutely comfortable with it, and it looks very spooky. It looks very spooky to me. I ain't even gonna hold you. It looks very spooky. It looks like, okay, I don't like this.
Oh, they're one game behind the Nuggets. That means they're half a game from third place and a full game from second.
And they put the Nuggets, by the way. This week,
right now.
They put the Nuggets. They put them. They put Dallas this week.
Oh, yeah.
If there was ever a trap game, this is the trap. Like I said that tomorrow's game is trappy. This game feels super trappy to me because I feel comfortable with saying that we should win this game, even though we lost to the Lakers when LeBron came to the Garden.
You feel that way because they don't got no bigs and
they have no bigs, right? And that's the counter argument to the Lakers thing. But what's scary about it is that they beating everybody with one fucking big man. And he's not even that good.
Hey, we got one big man.
He's pretty good.
He's good on one side of the ball.
Hey, man. He's
I
good.
don't want to call him not that good.
Good is an understatement. He's exceptional on one side of the ball. Jackson Hayes is not really. He's not exceptional on defense. He's not exceptional on offense. I don't know what I'm looking at here. They are. How are they surviving?
That's
truly.
Fair.
How are they surviving? And when I see how they surviving, they are not missing. And that is the problem for opposing teams when you got two of the smartest basketball players on the court. Yeah. It's like, okay, let's just not take bad shots. Or if we're gonna, or if there's anyone that's gonna take the bad shot, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be us.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna take good shots because we can't rebound. Because we can't rebound, and we got to get back. Now, is this a sustainable model for this year? I don't think so. I think they need two. I think they need two bigs to be To be honest with you, like
there's a buyout market. Like
they'll be in it too. Let's be clear.
Yo, I'm down with a LeBron chip. Let me say that.
Maybe he'll retire if he gets another chip.
I know he can't because he got a son coming. We know he's here for another 2 years.
He's saving for Bryce.
Of course he is. Stop playing. Are you kidding me? Bryce is going to get 2 years of Bron.
You said
Bryce is going to get 2 years.
Bryce is getting 2 years of Bron.
Bryce is getting 2 years of Bron.
So you said year 5 Bronny. Year 5 Bronny is when LeBron retire.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I kind of believe you.
Yes. Because I still have as my sleeper team to win the chip, the Lakers. I've been had the Lakers as my sleeper team for the chip. The narrative is too good.
No, the narrative is perfect.
Is too good.
The narrative is actually perfect now.
The narrative is perfect. They're one game, dog. They are one game behind second. What the hell is that?
That's crazy.
Dog.
And the team that traded him was in ninth place.
Yeah, no, they're
fighting for their playing lives. It's disgusting. They need AD back, man. I'm sorry.
Of course. So everybody needs AD back.
So yeah,
He pulled up in LA in the street clothes. It was just like,
yeah.
oh god,
Damn, street clothes Davis. You just feeding the
yeah.
narrative. You should have
Of
stayed in
course.
Dallas. You should have stayed in Dallas. I'd have stayed in
Should I
Dallas.
stayed home? He didn't. But they had to play the videotape for him. So
Hey,
he
man,
had to show and
I'd have
get.
been like, yo, holler at me next year. I'll take my tribute next year.
Yo, the LeBron father and son Kamehameha chip is loading,
It's loaded.
and then it's loading. And that'll be number 5. I can see the Lakers taking out the Thunder.
No, absolutely.
I can see
Absolutely.
the
I
Lakers
actually think that's
taking out
their
the Thunder.
I actually think that's their worst matchup. I think that's their worst matchup. I'm not even gonna lie
There's
to you.
something so finicky, and you know why I say? Because the Thunder feel like the super version of what I wanted us to be, or the full version of what I want us to look like. But they're there now, and they're healthy, and they're young, and they're on it. You feel me?
Chet just went out yesterday. Ankle injury. I'm gonna say it. He getting injury prone energy. So that'll be something to look out for.
They only need Porzingis. They only need Porzingis amount of playoff minutes from him.
Yeah,
So
and that's what I'm saying.
I'm not even counting that as that's fool's gold. He'll be back.
I'll say this. If I think OKC beats the Lakers only if Chet is the best player on the floor for them that series. Like in general. Not
OKC
in general.
beat the Lakers if Chet's the yeah.
Like
Okay,
they would need him to cook Jackson Hayes.
How do you beat SGA? That Luka magic, dog. That Luka magic.
We could go band for band. Like he just did this to him last year.
Yeah.
It's not like that's the problem is that I just saw him go band for band with this nigga.
And then anybody else at OKC is gonna all right, well then we go LeBron is here.
Yeah. And
this is LeBron's team.
You're literally the problem with the Lakers, right?
Luka's doing the heavy lifting,
Bro,
so that so that the perfect role player, the greatest role player of all time. LeBron is a superstar role player.
Could really maximize the role, bro. Because
every role.
Dog, you're asking LeBron is literally like I'm watching him play. LeBron is literally getting 20 by accident, like
including
by accident.
Coach and GM. Any role. He is all the most universal Swiss Army knife that has existed in ball.
Yo, Bron ain't been running like this since Heat year 2, nigga. That's all I'm saying. He ain't been running like this since Heat year 2.
He feel it. I'm telling dog.
Leaking.
The Lakers.
Nah, Lakers is sneaky. Lakers is sneaky. That's all I'm saying. This feels trappy to me. I'm not sure I want to pick us to win this game.
Oh, no, I pick us to lose.
I think if there was a game
we should win because of the bigs, but Luka Magic and LeBron did it. LeBron beat us himself last time and got an old man triple double.
By himself.
He got an old man triple double in the
and they got Luka the same night.
And they got Luka.
And they got Luka the same night. What am I supposed to do with that information?
It's not like Anthony Davis was out there when LeBron cooked this last time.
Yeah,
no, he wasn't. Like, dog.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, I take this one as a loss.
Yeah, it's tough.
I respect the greatness out there. I can understand. I can see it's going to the final. I could. Knicks, Lakers, LA, New York sounds also perfect storyline wise. Yeah. And New York going to the finals and losing to LeBron, I can see that as well. Dog, I can see all of this shit playing out this way. That'll be his 5th. And the sixth ring will be with Bryce. Yo, it's written in the stars, dog. It's written in the stars.
All right. So, and finally, we end back at. Oh no, they don't even play at the Staples Center no more. New arena for the Clippers. New arena. First game ever. First game ever in the new arena for the New York Knicks.
To smoke them at home. Welcome to New York, baby.
This is a win. I'm gonna tell you why for some reasons. Again. Mikal Bridges or James Harden. I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. And this game is important to me. You know why? Because it is baby Kawhi versus regular Kawhi. As y'all know, I am a strong proponent of baby Kawhi being OG Anunoby. He is
Right.
literally Kawhi year 3. He's Kawhi year 3, legitimately.
Yeah.
He don't got the offense like Kawhi, like new Kawhi, but he got the
And we're
defense.
not and we're not going to put him in the position to ever be the number one
Yep,
option.
we
on the
refused.
team.
Actually, we refused.
We
That's
re-
exactly
we-
what.
we-
That's exactly what year 3 Kawhi was. Pop
Yeah.
refused to give him the keys, and we will, and we are as well. You're not getting him.
Yeah.
You're not getting him.
Pop is a goat. He know what he was doing.
Yes, he absolutely
right.
did. He absolutely did. He fueled.
Yeah.
He actually fueled new Kawhi.
He taught him how to win a chip.
He sure did. I love this matchup for us. I really do. I love this matchup for us. I think the big man, like Big Zubac, I like him, but I like the fact that we got bigs now. I like the fact that we got bigs. I think this is actually a game that Cat really like goes insane. I think this is a 40 burger Cat game. Zubac can't guard him out there, and they don't got no backup big man. They don't got no backup big man. So because they don't got no backup big man, I'm looking at this like, this looks spooky a little.
None to be worried about. That team is full of nothing to be worried about. I'm surprised they're as high as they are in the West, and expect all that to come back down. Just nothing to be worried about.
Ben Simmons is on this team now, by the way. I found that shit out yesterday by accident. I was like, oh shit, Ben Simmons is on this team.
Really?
I was like, what the fuck happened?
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
Are you playing with me?
I'm so dead. Yo, they said Ben Simmons something. I said Ben Simmons. I said since when Ben Simmons is on the Clippers. Dog,
Really?
Dog, he's on the Clippers. He comes off the bench.
Well, I gotta say, I'm actually ashamed that I missed the Ben Simmons buyout.
No, Ben Simmons buyout 3 weeks ago.
Or I'm brain fart. Did we talk about that on here? We must
No,
have.
we did not.
Yo,
Did not talk about Ben Simmons buyout because I had no clue he was on the Clippers. I had no clue he was being bought out.
okay, nice. Good for Brooklyn. Good for Brooklyn.
What can you do, right? What can
They
you do?
got out of the rest of that contract. Good for them.
Yeah, I mean he'd be a free agent
And
this year.
Simmons.
But yeah, I think we beat the shit out of the Clippers. I'm not worried about the Clippers at all. At all.
What is Kawhi saying?
Kawhi's played 18 straight games, by the way.
Yeah,
He's played 18
what
straight
is-
games. He looking all right. I watched him yesterday. He don't look like peak Kawhi for sure. Like he don't look like the Kawhi that I would be afraid of. But hey, man.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking, I'm digesting, I'm looking and digesting. Still solid from 3. He's getting his minutes. He's getting good minutes. 38 minutes, 33 minutes, 32, 34, 31. Oh, it's a good game. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Because we don't need in that Kawhi, baby Kawhi matchup, Kawhi's gonna need to get 25, 30 points. We don't need OG to get 25, 30 points.
Yeah.
12 is sufficient. 15 is like, good job. Anything else, like, oh, you're one of the stars of the game. You get one of those hockey 3 stars highlights. You're one of them. Yeah, we should this is a Wingstop. This is a Wingstop game for sure. This is a game where Wingstop earns their money.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Would love it. Would love to see
On the
it.
road.
Yeah.
On the road in an opening game. Okay.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I want us to win this game. So I got it going 3-1 this week. I think you as well.
I think I called that as well. Which one, fella?
Warriors.
Luka's a loss. Luka's the loss.
Yeah, Luka's the loss for me. I think we beat the Warriors.
We beat Miami. We beat the Warriors. We beat the Clippers, and we lose to Luka, which counts to losing to one of the best teams in the league again. So,
hey man, we got a better record against the rest of the top 10 than everybody else.
I guess I don't mean nothing no more when you're a Knicks fan.
Dog, playoffs about matchups, man. We just trying to get there. We be fine. Y'all gotta let it go.
I don't feel confident. I really don't feel confident playing the Lakers. I really just don't feel confident playing the Lakers. I don't feel confident playing LeBron ever. I'm never confident playing LeBron.
You shouldn't at this point.
All right, so let's get to the foolishness of the week.
It's time for Knicks for clicks. LOL
Yes.
Knicks. With Knicks fans and Knicks haters.
Just say the
darndest things, man. Darndest things. All right, so we got two good ones for y'all this week, man. Oh, we'll come from the courtesy.
Playmons?
Huh?
Playmons?
I got you.
Playmons.
All right, so we'll start with yours. We'll start with
It's
right.
just Playmons. Let's go.
I got you. Give me a second.
Because audacity. And it's not just the message, it's also the messenger.
It's really the messenger, actually.
Oh my God. It's not just the message.
It's really the messenger. That's the problem. It's not just the message. It's hilarious because it's absolutely the messenger. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here is Sean's pick 4, Knicks 4 clicks.
Thought it was a good idea, and now we look at it, and they look like an average team. And I hate to be rude or upfront or blunt about it, but that's literally what it is. I think they have a talented starting 5, so let me say that. But it's just not enough. It's not enough for what they're matching up with in the East. It's not enough for the top dogs in the East as far as contending. I think what we got is just a good team, and I think they'll remain a good team throughout the year, but they'll just be a good team. I think they're just a good average team.
All right. I love this Nick McClure. I can't lie. Oh man. Yo, so
he's
dog.
such a big kid. Like
yo, bro.
All right, dog. All right. Pull up your extra clicks.
All right. Before you want to cook them both at the same time.
Yeah,
all right.
pull up your extra clicks.
All right. So yeah, here is my
It only makes sense. It only makes
sense to do it together. All right, I got you.
Boogie was bugging. Well, go ahead. It only makes sense.
All right. And here's my
God. Is it playing?
Under them, right obviously, but
let me start it over.
I don't think nobody's scared. Like if you look at the matchups of two teams in the East, that everybody like, damn, we hope we get probably the Knicks and the Pacers. Yeah, it ain't no shade. It's just like, damn, I don't want to play the Cavs. I don't want to play the Celtics. I damn sure don't want to play the Bucks. It's like, shit, I got a chance against the Knicks.
All right. There we go. All right. So the people have heard you, and they need your thoughts.
Do y'all really listen to these guys? Do y'all listen to anybody? Do y'all just listen to any and everybody who just has something negative to say about New York? Is that what that is?
That's what it feels like, right?
If we are average, which average would be middle of the pack, and we are top 3, which they have now canceled bronze apparently. We no longer acknowledge the third best team in nothing because the Knicks are the third best team and managed to remain the third best team all season while building a brand new team, while the other two teams had nothing but chemistry, just off rip. But he said we built a championship college team and trying to run it into the NBA, and we're looking average.
I ain't gonna lie.
We have beat the number 3. Listen, there's not much left for us to do as a team. We've accomplished. Yo, we put foot to net on most of everybody. Now, listen. Jeff Teague talking about who they want to play next, or whatever. We want New York, dog. Nobody want to play New York,
and that's just the truth, bro. I'm sorry.
Nobody want to play New York. Nobody want to play New York.
Off the strength that we're so unpredictable, I wouldn't want to play us. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo,
nobody.
We
wants
might
to play
fuck
us.
around and sweep you by accident. Like, that's the type of energy I'm on, bro. I don't think, like, my whole issue with both of these clips, right? Because I think essentially this shit is about perspective. You can look at it in a way like, yes, this is the chip year. We should treat this like the chip year because these things are not guaranteed. We can't guarantee health. We can't guarantee any of these things.
Right.
But my also thing is like, bro, we're the most unpredictable team because we can beat anybody. Even if we haven't shown you we can beat anybody. We have 50 games without our defensive anchor. We have all these things that like there are teams like you can talk about the Pacers. Pacers been healthy all year.
We're not on some loosey goosey scrappy shit. That is not the makeup of this team. This is not the Orlando Magics.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll make sense. It will make sense if that was the opinion of last year's team. Because even though like we were gritty and grinding and stuff, we still had a ceiling in the sense like injuries did us in. Like that's what tell you the ceiling. Everything had to go right for us to get to the 2 seed, and had to go right for us to win the first round series. And we did all those things. And we ultimately ran out of gas. We ultimately ran out of bodies. If we being dead ass with you, like we was out there rolling out Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and friends. That's what we was running out there. So
who is this we team that he's talking about? Which team is he claiming?
So I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like I got tight. Like, and Boogie used to be my guy, right? Like I used to have a lot of love for Boogie. But this shit blew minds. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This shit blew minds. For one thing, when you sent this to me, what did I tell you? I said, bro, I was 2 hours earlier. I said on Twitter, I said, dog, you're a habitual loser.
Yeah.
You're a habitual loser. It's not like
everybody claims that you're the one that caused the mess up.
Yeah.
You had all the talent in the world.
Yes, you're habitually losing. You went to Sacramento, you did not get them over the hump, right? You went to New Orleans, you did not get them over the hump. You got injured. You sat on your ass for the whole until you got to the finals of the Golden State Warriors run, and you got hurt again. So you didn't contribute to that chip. And then the following year, you didn't contribute to that to the loss. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, and what did you do in college? You played for Kentucky in college. You didn't win nothing. So what are we doing here?
True.
What are we doing here? Why am I taking any form of advice from a habitual loser? At least with Jeff Teague won a chip with the Bucks and he contributed. So I can at least get behind that. I can also get behind the fact that Jeff Teague is sports media now. So at the very least, he can provide an opinion. I ain't seen Boogie in 4 months. I ain't seen Boogie in about 2 or 3 years. Nigga come out of the woodwork and shitting on the Knicks. What am I doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Boogie?
That's what I'm saying. Dog. That's my
point. What am I doing here,
That right there is it. Where did he come from? Since when is he even doing interviews or microphone or anything? Who was talking about? Since when was that a thing? He's been going for a minute.
Like, when did we ask for Ja Rule's opinion? This is the shit that I'm talking about.
Where's Ja?
Where's Ja? Like, for the point. Like, how am I supposed to feel? Like, I couldn't take much for that because I'm like, yo, bro, this is a habitual loser. This is the habitual loser shit that I'm dealing with, right? Like, I can't even deal with that. With Jeff Teague, and because Jeff Teague was mine, I just feel like that's engagement for me. I can't lie. Because to be fair to Jeff, like once every 2 months he gives a Knicks opinion, and it's been like buried under like the rest of it because nobody's going to Jeff Teague for Knicks content. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was a direct reflection of the Cavs and the Celtics, where it felt super engagement for me, where it was like, this is what we're doing, right? Like, we saw them lose to the Cavs. We saw them lose to the Celtics. There was a conversation on T's podcast this week where it was like, yo, Kyrie would have the Knicks lit. It was a whole bunch of Knicks engagement farming. I'm not with it. I couldn't do it. It was just nasty. It was nasty. I was like,
what?
Yes. Go look it up. Go look it up.
I don't.
Go look it up. I'll send it to you.
Better things to do with my time.
I'll send it to you then. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to you. I just want you to see. I just want you to see that it exists. I just want you to see that it exists.
So then, what do we do with Brunson?
The argument was that Jalen Brunson is tough, but Kyrie got more aura, and he would have the city lit. Like we would
more aura.
Yeah,
and the city. Wow.
Yeah, because those are the things that matter. Not winning. Not winning. See, this is why it's my Knicks for clicks, because that is some
that's some hater shit. That is absolutely hate. Because as you said earlier, 9 straight clutch game wins. Most clutch player are statistically second yesterday, and that was before he came up with another clutch performance.
Yeah. Statistically second.
Yeah, statistically. But we know he's been dragging the Knicks to victory since he's got here.
I want you to know, out of that 12-3, them 15 games, I can guarantee we should have lost at least 12 of them. We should have lost at least 12 of them. At least.
There's been a lot of times this year when we said, "Oh, captain, my captain."
Yeah, "Oh, captain, my captain."
Because he came through in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, where we historically suck. We historically sell in the final 5 minutes or in the third quarter, and against really, really good teams, we'll let them get the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know exactly where and when and how we lose.
Yes, every time. I think that's the beauty of our team and the pain of our team is that it is clear. It is clear as day.
Did we survive the first quarter? Okay, yeah, so we got a game. Halftime up. We got to see how we set the third quarter. Third quarter up. Okay. Now it's final 5 minutes. Final 5 minutes. Okay. That's how it is watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
Second quarter don't matter.
Not really.
The first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter don't really matter.
I don't really care about those.
Yeah, no. First, third, final 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know you got a Knicks game. This game really starts in the final 5 minutes if we be in that ass. We could be down 20 or up 20.
A 2K game don't get good until the final 2 minutes. It just be like that with things.
Yeah, it is. I'm here for it.
That's disrespectful, son.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect. I guess I expect better from T because he does this. He does this now.
It was so engagement for
both is for bait. Both is for bait, and I don't know if Boogie's trying to get on an acting career or
he trying to secure an NBA or NBC job or something like that, analyst gig or something.
Who trying to listen?
I couldn't tell you.
That.
I couldn't tell you.
I could see them looking for him to be.
I couldn't tell you.
A Shaq.
Yeah.
A Barkley, and I don't need it to look like that. I don't need it to be like give us somebody with more respect.
Yeah.
That's someone that we can respect through and through. We all know and we all look at Cousins time in NBA as wasted potential.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it
at
that.
Seriously.
That gotta hurt. That gotta hurt to hear. If that was a soundbite for him to actually stumble on one day,
that's
like we all sum up his NBA career as wasted potential.
That's tough. That's super tough.
Damn.
It's tough.
But you don't feel bad for him because he had injury problems. Injuries kind of ended it for good for him.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he had all the tools in his bag, he just didn't know what to do with it. He didn't know what winning looked like. He didn't understand what it took. Brunson knows what it takes.
Yep.
Tibbs and them know what it takes. Jeff Teague, just nasty work. Just nasty. But it's okay. We're now 1-0 for the season.
Finally.
And we'll see, because we're going to keep track of it. Our records is Mitch Robinson.
We're 1-0. We're 1-0.
Compared to the other teams, the Boston and the Cavs, That's directly who I'm comparing it to.
Yeah, we want to know.
Our record now 1-0.
Want to know. I'm fine with that. All right, let's wrap this up, man. I'm a little hungry.
We started this. You
had
was eating before this started, dog.
Yeah.
I was angry about that because I wanted to go
I was
out
still
to IHOP
hungry.
today.
I'm still hungry, and
Oh
that
my God,
was
I'm
eggs.
starved.
That was me eating some eggs.
Oh, you fancy. You eating
Right?
eggs.
Hey, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't gonna lie to you. I went to Aldi's. Aldi's had just said, I said, oh, let me get 3 dozen of them things.
Oh, life is good. Let them
Bro,
know.
they had it for $3, bro. I ain't see eggs cheaper than $10 nowhere else, bro. They had it for $3 at Aldi's. This is not an ad, but it can be Aldi's if you want it to be.
Holla at your boy. They got those eggs from the locally farmed chicken.
Yeah, locally sourced. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it. All right, John.
That chicken's from the 3rd floor.
Right?
That's where they got those from.
The 3rd floor chickens. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you guys per usual for tuning in to the Knicks in 6 pod. Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6, number 6. IX pod. Make sure you follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. And make sure you follow me everywhere at Frostbite Guru. And Sean will eventually find you. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
In the shadows.
Hey.
In the dark.
Hey, Knicks fans, calm down, man. The sky's not falling.
Stop making me look bad.
Another 2 in 1 week. They didn't talk about it. Another 2 in 1 week. Another week over 500. We'll take it. We ain't had a below 500 week in about 9 weeks. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Come on, people. Don't worry. Be happy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. We gonna holler at y'all. We gonna see y'all next week. Peace. Yeah.